This is your host, Kazoo_Frog, and we are back once again to slay some more, pristine cut princesses. These are only the finest ones I've gathered here for just you guys. The hero and the princess. So I thank you all for joining me once again on my quest to Blue Ribbon this game. I'm going to be skipping probably most of the dialogue I've done before. But
seriously? Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Yep.
Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Nope.
You're really keen on...
Yep.
Stakes and consequences aren't emotional blackmail. But fine. You turn around and trek back down the path. Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to the
Cosmically, I have to agree, but I really don't want to do this.
There's always a choice. But let me tell you right now that you're making the correct decision for pretty much everyone. We can't just go through with this and listen to him. She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Oh, I meant to show off something. Wait, hold on. I can save right here. And then I can go back to main menu. These are unedited. I'm not editing these because these are just going up on the VODs channel, so... But look at this. This is new. Memories, you can actually see all of them, and they have little chibi variants. They have, like, stickers that would go on my PC box variants. It was really cool. I don't have the original 5 for my original playthrough because how Ren'Py saves the game, it doesn't carry over through Steam Cloud. So it's just the ones I got last time. I got quite a few of them, actually. The Razor. Wait, how did I get so many of them? Oh, right. These two are the same. Yeah. And then what? These two are the same? Yep. Okay. And then you got these. Very cool. So I will probably be getting ones I've gotten before, just a different route in them. Like, I think meet your equal in combat. I think she's the Fight Club one. I need to get her again, but this time don't take her to the high ground. I need to not pull a Star Wars on her. Okay, that's all I wanted to show off because I thought that was really cool. I saw that after I stopped recording the last time.
We're supposed to...
Well, we can't slay the princess, but I can slay. Yes, queen.
The interior of the cabin is almost into the blade.
Very nice. Well, we're going into the basement. My goal here is to see if I can kill the pretty princess after she's already
The basement creaks open, her voice.
Hello?
Yo, queen, it's me. I'm here, food delivery.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Just checking in on you.
It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten it.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the prince. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be I am begging you to stay.
I always like the concept of characters that are only as dangerous as you believe them to be. It's very cool. I think they did it very well in this game.
Hi.
Kind of wish they did it better in, what, Superhero Fight in 6 Seconds or something it was called, something like that. I wish they did it better there. I'll see what I can do.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
No,
you're doing the right thing. You walk up, they're large and heavy.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere up. Doubtful.
Okay.
You attempted to make your...
Okay. Okay.
You try the door. Your shouts, and you're here to. You make your way to the easier for everyone. Look at them.
I heard the door slam.
There's a slight panic.
If I
I'm
could
gonna
just get out
sit
of
through
these
all the
chains-
dialogue
She
in routes I
hesitates
haven't done
before
before,
raising
but
her
since
arm
I've
as
done
she
this
rips
before,
her flesh from. It's the blade from. Or you won't.
I'm just gonna have to save the princess.
Fine. Against your better
There you go.
judgment,
Hey, do you also need my
place the blade
handkerchief? You've got a
against
bit
the
of a
blade, self-inflicted
U on your
wound on the
mouth.
princess's arm. Just you cut into her. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to. Her limb falls. No. She smiles softly as her gaze meets. How is she?
Thank you.
Instead of a
Now
French
let's get
kiss,
out of
kissing her
here.
like this would be like the Mike Tyson kiss.
No.
That
It
doesn't
won't
really
have
work,
any
does it?
effect. The stakes
The
are
Hannibal
too high.
Lecter kiss, I guess, would make
Cut
more
as the
sense.
princess. Wait. Watch me.
What are...
Oh, hold on. Warn her!
Stop that.
I'm
Something's
sorry.
come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
I can't stop this feeling anymore.
Your body lunges forward. The blade, but the princess dodges, stumbling.
Nice
against
one,
the wall.
princess.
Stop
You're doing great.
it. The
Resist.
blade. Move, as your body remains
I
frozen.
can't do this.
Both know this isn't you.
You're right. It's him, the narrator.
She nervously reaches
Oh.
towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Don't worry, you have such good knife skills I've seen in the past, so it should be very
She
easy.
plunges it into your chest.
No.
tearing through
Jesus
flesh and
Christ.
sinew. It is agony.
Narrator, you're really liking
You
this, aren't you?
aren't dead yet.
Oh no! I'm
Yeah,
so
yeah.
sorry.
That's my lung.
Stay strong.
It,
We
it,
can tough it
a
out
little
until
to
it's
the
done.
little to the left.
For her sake. Don't. Whatever.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry.
it's the same spot. You're stabbing the same
She
spot.
doesn't harder you. Apparently not. Though,
I'm so sorry.
with one last thrust of the knife, it can't just end like this. Oh, that's rich coming from you. Everything goes dark.
And you
You
die.
You're on a path. You're here to slay her.
The damsel. I thought I was here for a dame. Dude, I'm so upset that I won't be editing these. These jokes suck. I'm so much better whenever I'm live. Ah, boo
Running
you.
away? What are you doing? We have to save her.
You're right. I don't know what came over me. You're right.
Seriously? You're just going to turn. There won't be a new dawn if the world. Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path.
No, no, no.
You're really keen on wasting everyone, but fine.
Wait, something isn't right.
Huh.
Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again. But everything is getting fuzzy.
Wait, what? This isn't.
What's going on?
Wait, what?
Where are we?
Hey, we were halfway to getting the nice princess. Darn
I don't
you!
like this one bit. There's not a single damsel in sight. How dumb.
You're really the guy at the party that just says where the hose at, huh? We're dying here, I think. The world around you is unwound. Its physical matter replaced. Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. You're no longer alone. This vessel is full of you. I need something empty I can crawl inside of. I need something shaped like me. This is a nightmare! Embrace the thoughts. Urgency, you have a story you need to finish. It is the only way for us to escape this place. No, you cannot go back. Not there. Regret. This world is broken beyond repair. We must weave something new. Huh? No! Denial! Wait! No!
You're on a path.
Hold
in the-
on! Wait, I can fix this. I can fix this.
We can't just go. The door to the basement creaked her voice.
You are? It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was...
You walk down the steps. I am
I don't care if I'm save scumming. I'm saving her, and that makes me a
only
hero.
making this.
So is it really save scumming?
Okay.
You try the door. Your shouts and pleas. You make your way to the bottom. Fine.
Let's get out of
Look at him
here!
as the prince.
Don't worry about it.
Stop.
I've got this.
Siblings come over.
I've got this. Don't worry. Don't
The
even
blade.
worry about it.
Move the.
I've got. Oh. But I
I
died.
assure you that you're not dead. If he doesn't remember what happened, then.
Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
Our beloved. Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess.
Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the
Man,
princess are in
what a
love.
daring hero
The
here.
four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd
Okay,
sacrifice
there's
the
three
whole
of you.
world for
Just
a
ignore that
marriage.
guy. Hey, you know what they say? 1 out of every 3 people are
What can I
stupid.
say?
He has a
A
condition.
world without love is a world that isn't worth.
Proceed.
Oh, she will love.
We already.
I think
Yeah,
we.
lying
sure
and
that-
cheating. Wait, she'll cheat on me? I have to kill her.
The interior of the
Ooh.
cabin is clean and elegant. Its stone walls draped in
I don't
fine
remember
threaded
this.
tapestries.
Or do I?
Prison
No, I do.
fitting
Because
a
whenever I touch
royal
that, it turns
prison.
into the tapestry.
The only furniture of note is an ornate. The blade is your implement. You take the blade from the table. It will.
I suppose if we're to play the role of dashing knight, we need an equally dashing
Of
sword.
course.
That way she'll know we can defend
I just
her.
have the guy from Fire Force in my ear right here.
Hopefully it doesn't. put
My
us
guy
on
in the
edge.
chair just really wants me to be
Hopefully
cool.
it doesn't get turned on us.
Okay, can you hack into this?
Yeah.
No, but you can, stylishly.
There's no use arguing over motivation. That's because there isn't a
Oh, the Smitten is gonna be like, yes, let's fix our looks.
There's
I remember this.
definite. There isn't.
I'm sure the princess would tell us there was a mirror if she were up here.
In which case she'd be lying to you because, again, there isn't a mirror.
Or maybe, no, he does if I go in.
I care about whether we're being lied to. If he's willing to lie about something as innocuous as a mirror, what else could he be hiding from us? I'm not lying to you, I promise there isn't a mirror. Really.
I've ran this campaign 50 times. There's never been a mirror. Now to play my favorite game. Who's that princess? I'm gonna be collecting princesses like they're
Revealing a beautiful
Pokemon. Which one is
stairwell,
this one?
But it's a soft.
Hello?
Her voice.
I know this one. I remember hearing that in the show. It's Pikachu.
Held my tongue. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. You
Oh.
walk down the stairs
Not
and lock
Pikachu.
eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
You know she can't hear you, right?
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried. you
Okay,
would
now
come
she's
back.
trying to butter up both the voices.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you,
Flattery will
doesn't
get
it?
you everywhere. God, I remember the first time I played this. I thought beneath the ice of this character was like a lake, but it's more of a puddle.
Waiting
So I'm
for you
gonna
to
kill
come
her.
Back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
You're.
That's right, villain, and you killed us.
This is our favorite spot. Hey, princess, you come here often?
Well,
You slay here often because I know I do.
only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion.
That's not that bad. I heard the new Oblivion.
What's
remake is
done.
pretty good.
What matters is you have a chance to do it
You
right
could have been
this
damned to Skyrim.
time. We damned a whole world, but everything reset.
I like, because these are going up on the VOD channel, right? Just full playthroughs of the game, getting 5 different princesses, yada yada, until I get the blue ribbon. I like to think this is my super auto pets. I'm pulling a Ludwig.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
God, she's too nice! No. No, I don't deserve her! And if I don't deserve her...
She took that
No
in
one
stride,
does.
to a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually. That's because she's perfect. She has someone like him telling her what to do.
Okay, now butter them up. Okay, you don't want to get stabbed. You're gonna wanna call them handsome.
He doesn't. There's no one else like me. I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to
Little
provoke her to
parasite.
violence.
You died, and now we're talking.
Right. Well, if we want to truly be connected to each other, like,
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us
should I have
happy.
killed the innocent for
My
you?
heart melts further with every word.
would've killed
that
all the
passes
peasants.
Through her beauty. Are you listening to her? I can't believe that the fate of the entire world has been.
God, people suck. I wish you gave them all the plague, and because she becomes what we believe her to be. God, I wish you sent the plague after everyone. I wish you sent them all to hell. For eternal
Lucky for
term.
you, I did destroy the world. I destroyed all of it and made it awful for everyone.
I point out that she just admitted to obliterating the entire world.
No, wait, no, she's a keeper.
That wouldn't actually move you. Oh, it moves me. Whatever we do next, we should do our best to not let her out. But have you seen her angelic face? She should get a pass. She just wanted
No,
to
no,
make
no.
us happy
She was just being a little too silly. It's not her fault.
by destroying the world.
It's called improv, dude.
Apparently,
You're supposed to yes and.
Yes.
Fine. I'll kill her.
Blade in hand.
No! It's like kicking a Pokemon.
Wait, no. You barbarian, what do you think you're doing? But you ignore the pleas of the foolish little voice and press on. The princess's eyes grow wide with terror as you approach, but she does absolutely nothing to stop you. Your blade
No!
pierces her heart, and she collapses pathetically to the ground.
I feel so bad.
I'm sorry. Did I do something wrong?
Damn you! I curse the day you'll ruin. I swear you'll
My
ruin.
love, you did nothing wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Not you.
I'm going to die now. I think that's what you want.
She's
Oh,
dead. And the world
lady
is
killer.
safe.
Hey, I'm a killer with the ladies.
It must have been difficult. Oh, I feel sick.
Sick. You took part in the murder of the fairest creature that's ever lived. And you merely feel sick. I, for one, am absolutely distraught. Grief-stricken. Inconsolable.
He would do great in a Shakespeare play. If we make him believe it's not a play, he would do wonders.
You'll get over it. You just saved everyone.
Get over it. You smarmy ass. There's nothing in the world worth getting over it for.
He's gonna
We
become
might
the
as well just
broken.
end it all.
What?
Raise the blade.
Wait,
aiming
huh?
the point
Excuse me?
directly towards
Hold
your-
on, timeout. Hey,
Excuse
can I call my
No,
timeout?
Absolutely do not do that. Yeah, let's not make any rash decisions. We should give ourselves a minute, take a deep breath.
Rash. The only rash decision we've made was running our cursed blade through her heart. This is far from rash. This is measured. This is the only thing left for us to do now that she's gone.
If that's what you want to do, let's see what happens.
No, let's not do that.
You won't
Alright,
use your
come on.
hands to
We
reverse
don't know.
psychoanalytic
We don't know until we
on
try
me,
it.
murderer.
Maybe us dying to
Dying
ourselves is
together.
like therapeutic.
Right now.
All of you may have previously thought that my passions were too great to stifle, but those were merely passions of joy. My passions of sorrow run deeper than the ocean itself, and you'll find that they are far more unstifleable. Haven't you? Haven't you all?
I don't believe this. What? What don't you believe? You plunge the blade into your own heart and collapse to the floor. You can't be serious. Why are you helping him? I'm not. He just made it happen. I'm sorry.
That's right. You're all sorry.
Everything goes dark.
Wait, you normally don't get a third one with this princess. Do we get a third one? The Grey. Oh. You know, I heard there's like... Grey is a pretty good color. There's like 50 shades of
You
it.
horrid monster.
Oh.
Do you think just because we've returned to the woods you've earned my forgiveness? Our beloved had best be alive and well when we return to
I don't know, the
cabin,
Grey seems
or
pretty
you'll
shady.
never know the end
50x
of my
that.
wrath.
She won't be alive and well when we return to that cabin. Because she's dead.
Well, now she is dead because you believe it so.
You killed her, and so I killed you.
And you clearly didn't do a good enough job. I'm still here.
Oh, and I'm still here too.
Nice going, hero.
If you lot get to be blessed with seemingly eternal life, that must mean she's still there, waiting for us to throw ourselves at her feet in remorse.
I doubt it. I think I'm better at killing than you are.
So you've been here before. Of course you've been here before. What count is it this time? 2?
It's our third. What gave it away?
I don't know.
Your open discussions.
I couldn't care less what he knows. Every second we stand around arguing in the woods is a second that I'm anxiously worrying about her. Take us to the cabin and take us there now. With each passing moment, our relationship may be damaged even further, though I fear the rift between us may already be permanent.
And if it is permanent, then what? You'll kill us again.
Oh, you just wait and see.
Oh,
My
are we sure he's still the
vengeance will
smitten?
echo the depths of my bereavement.
Don't provoke him.
Just use the word bereavement. We're in trouble now.
I'm not fond of dying. Why not? You've already done it twice.
It was unpleasant.
It was only unpleasant because you think it's supposed to be unpleasant.
I'll make you feel what I feel if it's the last thing I do. And mark
This is
my
awesome.
words, you won't like it when it happens.
Oh, how exciting.
I'd
Guys,
love
before
to
we
see you
promise each other
try.
anything, just remember this is my body, my choice. So I say this time, let's not die. Let's put a little pin in that.
Can I? Well, I'm not just going to try. I'm going to actually do it.
I'm looking forward to it.
Good. I am too.
Can I talk now? Yes, I can. Great. Now that you're listening, let me remind you that if you're here in the woods, it means that the princess is not dead, and that her very existence currently poses a direct threat to the entire world.
We're not really in the woods, though.
If this isn't the same path in the woods you're used to, that means that her influence is already...
Wait. But if her influence is spreading, that means there's hope. That means our beloved is waiting up there for us, ready to...
Yes, I already told you that she's alive. Don't mind him. I don't think he's doing too well.
I'm doing better than any of you. I'm doing great. She's alive.
We're gonna skip there joyously.
Influence doesn't require life.
But if things restarted, why wouldn't she be alive?
Influence doesn't require life, it requires live. She's become a live streamer.
Who said they restarted? All they've done is changed.
I shan't listen to the vile mutterings of you serpents. Onward! Our living, breathing princess awaits us.
I'm sure you've already heard my words of warning in one of your past lives.
You've already managed to slay her once, just... don't muck it up this time, alright?
Oh, we'll muck it up all right. We'll get our happy ending, even if it damns each and every person who's ever lived.
Whatever you do, don't let him influence a single decision. He's clearly lost it.
I don't know.
I hate
I
that
don't
I'm
know.
agreeing with him on anything, but
I don't
I really don't like
know.
being at the whims of someone so unstable. It's
I wonder
stressful.
what she'll be like.
You're saying that like stress is
Oops.
just something you can turn off. It is. It's easy. Whatever happens, happens. I don't know.
What is happening?
I just exist. And that's fine with me. This is horribly
Am I accidentally
unproductive.
double clicking?
Cabin and your extremely important destiny await. The interior of the cabin
Whoa.
feels dry and
Is
brittle.
that?
Ancient
her?
dust-covered wooden beams hold up a crumbling ceiling like mummified ribs.
Did we, like, widow her?
Elegantly carved detail of the stately building preserved in an extended stasis. Everything here has been kept safe and dry and lifeless. But you're not alone. You can feel something watching you. There is a figure faintly outlined against the dusty wood of the far wall. Is that her?
Our beloved. So she does live.
She doesn't look. Before you can make a move, the figure is
What is
gone,
happening? What is?
vanishing behind the door on the far side.
No,
of
don't
the
auto.
room. The door at the end of the room, but there isn't a door. It's just that damn mirror again.
Ah, yes, the mirror. So we can see the monster we've become. If it even lets us look before it vanishes too.
The mirror? Is this some kind of joke? Did you all plan this out before dying? There is no mirror. There's the door to the basement of the table and the pristine blade. Huh.
Guys, right?
That's
Next
strange.
life, let's all
There's supposed
pretend
to be
this
a
a mirror.
pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade? Maybe it's gone because we've already killed her with it. Perhaps it's gone because an oh-so-deserved guilt has started to worm its way into each and every one of you. Perhaps all of you do feel just as bad as I about what we've done. Though if you felt the oppressive guilt I feel, we would have manifested that weapon directly into our heart. I suppose it doesn't matter why the blade is gone, but you're going to have to find it if you're going to do this right. So why don't you march over to that door and make your way down to the basement? You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You must think you're looking at that mirror you mentioned earlier, the one that doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open the door. It's so hazy. We should try and clean it off. It's time for all of you to see what we've become. You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. The handle is just a little to your right, and a little down. So much for our reflection. We didn't need to see ourselves anyway.
Yeah, it's fine. We have a plan. We don't have to
I'm much more
reflect on it.
interested in seeing other things. I see.
We are too hideous for even a mirror to behold. We can only hope she might still see some good in us.
No way left to go but down. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an antique staircase lit by weak
Oh,
torchlight.
she's greeting us guests. I don't have to take
The air
off my
is so
shoes, do
stale
I?
it practically stands still, as if the very molecules of this place have been fossilized.
It's like
trapped
the
for
ghost one,
eons
but not
until your
really.
arrival.
Is it the ghost one? No, the
Even
ghost one
blades
is
of the
like
torches can't
not
penetrate
as
the odorless
see-through.
air, as if they'd run out of fuel to burn ages ago. Their light still flickering more out of habit than from adhering to a physical.
I do want to get the ghost one again though, which I think you just have to be silent and kill her. Because I want to see what happens if you don't let her possess you.
A wispy figure watches you from the bottom of the stairs, face veiled in shadow. There she is again.
My love.
She's just an old memory. Your eyes lock for a brief moment, then she vanishes around the corner.
She didn't even do a ghost trick that time, she just left.
you receive.
Yo, we good?
Do you think she's upset with us? Don't like being here unarmed after
Are
what
we
happened
good?
last time. I feel so exposed.
She's ghosting us. What the heck?
Of course she's livid. And with good reason.
I left her on red blood, and now she's leaving me on red.
Are you scared of a little
Why does he
ghost?
keep on doing that?
What's she going
Is
to
my
do?
mouse just double clicking?
Look at us until we feel bad. She can look all she wants. It won't do anything.
Oh, right clicking just does that.
As you descend the final
Ooh.
step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, her wrist still bound to the wall by a heavy chain. This cell is a dark and isolated place, with not so much as a window to allow starlight to penetrate the gloom. See? She's dead. Whatever we saw was a ghost. Do try to keep up. Your thoughts are, and you turn to see the shade.
I'm
of the
getting real
princess
tired of this. What's
staring
happening?
down at you from the top of the stairs, clutching a brightly burning torch. So that's where the blade is. It's already. She is dead. Have you never heard of a ghost before? Oh, for the love of... Can we not waste time arguing over the semantics of what is and isn't dead? She is clearly conscious. She clearly just slammed the door on you, and she clearly has a weapon. Your pristine blade sticking out of her chest. This is extremely bad. Catastrophic, even. Yeah, dead or not, what are we supposed to do about it? Slaying or destroying, if we want to be a little more death neutral, seems off the table. We make amends. She obviously still holds us in her heart. She's bearing a torch for us and everything. But she hasn't said anything. Are you sure she can talk like this? That angelic voice, I missed you.
I don't know why it's doing this, but it's making me upset. I really like this part. I like this story. I like this storyline, and I want to hear it. I want to hear all of it. I'm going to save right here, just in case it keeps on doing it.
You sure snapped back to your old self quick. Yes, seeing her dazzling countenance
I didn't get to hear her
again
voice.
has reignited the warmth in my heart. I have found it in me to forgive the sins this body has committed. We can have our perfect romance after all.
This is a bad place.
The torch falls from the princess's hand and bounces down the stairs.
Okay, hold on. I prepped this.
That and you sure? Yes.
This is a bad place. We're supposed to be together, but it keeps making us hurt each other.
The torch falls from the princess's hand and bounces down the stairs.
It'll be so much better when it's gone.
Wait, hold up. Wait.
The skeletal wood of the basement, perfectly dry after uncountable years of desiccation, immediately catches fire. She's trying to kill us. A misplaced escalation of her passions. Clearly she still cares for us. I say we burn with her.
I'm not mad at you. You gave me so much to think about. And it's all gonna be
Oh
over
no.
soon. It's all gonna
Hold
be-
on. This seems like we put one too many intrusive thoughts into your head and didn't tell you why you should enact on
She's holding a grudge.
them.
She wouldn't. She's perfect. The fire
But if
grows
she burns her
quickly,
body, doesn't she
devouring
die
the
too?
basement, dancing up the walls and painting every surface with strokes of flame. You're choked by smoke, and the air around you grows uncomfortably warm. We've never burned to death before. I wonder how it's going to feel.
Yeah, you won't be the voice of the cold anymore.
Bad. I bet it'll feel really, really bad. Yes, it will be terrible. So you'd better
Hey,
come up
old
with something to
Dan
do
here.
fast.
I don't know why that sounds
Your
like
personal
Dan
safety
TDM
is
to me.
far from the only thing she's threatening right now. I think a bit of fiery passion is good for the world. You're just trying to spoil her fun. I'm not spoiling anything. I'm trying to prevent oblivion.
I'm gonna burn!
Because I wanted to be with you. I don't want you to leave.
See? Everything's fine.
Ah, yeah, you know what? She
Be
won
with
me back
us.
over.
Yeah, in a bad way. She just has a unique way of expressing things. The heat grows in intensity as the flames draw ever nearer. You can practically feel your skin sizzling already. If you're going to try and stop her from killing you and destroying the whole world, you'd better do something, and you'd better do it now.
Okay, yeah.
I wonder if we look...
I just stayed there like, I'm going to burn! No way! And I don't
I
move.
can only imagine how dazzling our eyes are.
Just standing completely still like, why? Why do you do this? No, I'm gonna burn!
I don't want to burn to death. We don't have to, right?
It's okay. I'm going to burn too. And then we won't hurt anyone.
She's right about the last part.
No, please! The fire! It's getting closer! It's gonna burn me! But I can't move, not from the spot, because this angle is so cool.
Flames lick at your form, stripping layers
Ugh.
of you away,
Ah.
causing your skin to blister.
Are you sure
and
these
hot
are
and crisp.
fire?
Burn.
Why is it licking me
Princess
and stripping
glides
me?
to your side, her ghostly form blackening as she too succumbs. This is terrible. We're going to die.
Oh, your hair is short. For me?
I'd savor this feeling if I were you. Soon enough, we won't have nerves. And we'll get to die with her. After what you made us do last time, this is as sweet an end as we could hope.
This one's neat. It's like a combination between the ghost and the wraith.
She clutches you close to her chest.
Ah!
Bright, her smile
Did someone just
wide,
pour the hot oil on me?
as the flames take you away.
It's like, I love you. Ah! Ah! I love you.
The pain
Whoa.
is unbearable at first.
So
Every
so
inch of
simple,
you
but looks so
screams as your flesh is
grotesque.
stripped away,
I think it's
your
because I've actually
muscles
been
stiffening
burned
as they're
before.
cooked,
The-
your blood
Ugh.
abounding in your veins.
And it's the yellow smudge with some pus bubbles. Ew.
But it isn't
Oh.
long before the flames take your nerves, and with them, your
What a
ability
way to
feel
start!
magical.
What a way to start out the run,
See, that was
dude. Is Slay the Princess technically a roguelike?
You'll get used to it.
Oh man,
There are still the feelings.
I forgot
of
that
the
was
heart.
happening.
Those never go away. Oh, they always do in the end. You just haven't experienced enough. Eventually, you'll want them to stop too.
If only we could burn the witch one and not the gray.
Trust me.
We're gonna deliver like charcoal of a
Princess's
vessel.
smile never
Thanks for
fades.
delivering me
Her skin
ash,
peels away,
I guess. I
never
don't know how I can
hustle,
use this as a vessel.
Until all you can see is her charring skull, locked in an eternal grin. It's very romantic.
Burn at the hands of a
We got
faded
our happy
spirit.
ending after all. We can die happy.
That's one way to raise the roof. Through sickness and ash.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now? There's something dread. Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just
Has it
sit
been skipping a part of it? Do I still have skip on? Wait, hold on. That might be it. No, I don't think it is.
Ignore the cowards. You have. I'm begging you.
It's different now. It feels...
I don't think these change. You've grown. Oh, it just said it's you. Oh, right, next one is you've grown. I'm curious about this one. You're at the cabin. This one, they're like trying to keep her together instead of just holding her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Let her out of there! The smitten is still in me.
There are some
didn't
changes
leave.
that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed.
God, I can't wait till we're at the
This is
final
not a
part
place
and she
that
just
can
holds a
hold a fragment
burned
of a
corpse up to me.
concept.
Like the
The
burned
moment
corpse in
she
Gmod.
arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt.
It sure looks like it does.
She is... You speak in circles. How can the world have ended? Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. This
I do want to
one's
try one
passion
thing. I think you have to get to the second
betrayed,
princess
but
to do
even
it though.
in the end, her love never faded. She will make for a bright heart. Do not mourn her, for she has finally found her light.
No, I can do it here. Okay, there's a question that might change some dialogue, so I'm gonna do it. But it might change some dialogue and change the route, so hope you guys are prepared with me. What I'm gonna say to her is, psych, I'm out of here. You raise your will to end your life, but as it buries into the space of your body, should be you feel nothing at all. One of the many hands in front of you reaches forward and gently touches the side of your face.
There's nowhere for you to be but here.
Shoot. I really thought it would all work. Well, at least she knows I'm serious.
You are familiar, but you are not.
I think the only thing that changes is whenever I can ask her about... What's it called?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us.
What do you
and
think of
we
this
are meant
vessel and
to
whatnot?
reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspective. Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
They picked great voice actors for this game. Can't make me go back. Can't make me go back.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you. You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I
I
would
should probably
return
wait till we have a
before
better
forever was
vessel to wait with
finished.
for all of eternity. That's right.
What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping?
Maybe you want me to. Here, I'll form that right now.
If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage. You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
Oh? What's happened? What? My wallpaper! What just happened? Oh, thanks for telling me. I got 62 frames per second in a visual novel. That's awesome. I need to close that. How do I close this? Get out of here. Shoo shoo. Bee ba doo bee. Beep bop. New bop.
You have returned to me.
Oh.
Though you were gone mere moments, I never left your side.
I now have the FPS thing in the corner. That's awesome, man. That's nice.
She asks that I tell you to you won't.
That's neat. That's kind of what you can do in DDLC. Bring the burned gray to her. Dang, can I just get
You're on a
normal gray
path
as well?
in the woods, and at the end of that
Isn't charcoal
path
gray just
is
black?
a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a prince. You're here.
Okay. Silent protag coming in.
You make your way up. A warning. She will. We're not going to ignore him. The interior of the blade. You take.
The narrator's like
The door to
foaming
the
out of the
basement
mouth. He
creaks
loves
open,
this playthrough.
revealing
He
a
loves this
staircase
protag.
faint- Her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds. Don't let it. Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down. She's so focused on the task.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
You step forward. Your grip on the blade tightening.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What? I'm probably chained up in this basement, so...
She's trying to get in my
you should
head.
just
Block out the
drop it.
thoughts. Think of
Best not
Better
to risk
Women,
finding out what I can
Emiru,
do.
Pokimane, Lopunny.
She's unarmed. You lunge forward without a
Yeah,
moment's
that's right.
hesitation.
Didn't work on me, dweeb.
You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh,
Boom. Didn't think I'd be so forward, huh?
this is it, isn't it?
Booyah, baby.
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder.
Shh, shh, shh. Die. Die. You're dead. Dead people don't talk. Dead people don't talk.
Do you actually believe this?
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
I'm not.
Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over? Yes, exactly. It's over. With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But you open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only a world saved from what? Everyone is... This isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No. This is the beginning of eternity. Your reward. This is what's best for everyone. Time passes. You... Are we really happy? Really? Well, more happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is. Not happy.
Yeah, I'm
Still has
happy.
plenty of meaning.
What can I say? I don't care if I'm here forever. I can be here forever with a smile on my face.
Please, shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here.
Nah, man, I'm happy.
The little voices, please, fall on deaf ears.
Yes, sir. I'm listening to the FNAF music right now. I can't hear you.
Eventually, you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though
Who
words
cares
like
if the Princess
eventually
Maid
and pass
graduation, she
ceased
had to
have any
die?
meaning to you long before that shift. You simply exist.
Good ending. You did it. You saved everyone.
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
What? Past the point of no return. There's no going back now. But my happy, it just said happy ending.
Good. Pick the blade. I can hear he's
Oh,
right.
I felt so
Hear you not.
happy.
Don't you dare.
Wait, what? Why am I skipping this? Dude, am I stupid? My brain was like, it's replaying now. Hold on, I'm gonna read. Okay.
How astute. You are absolutely correct. Using the blade to kill yourself would kill you.
Oh,
And you
dang it.
shouldn't.
Okay, what if I used it to kill me but not to death?
In a sense, we die, but looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore? This place, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's just the same thing, constantly, forever. I know this is out there, but trust me, I know using the blade will work.
Okay, but only because I
That
trust
little
you,
voice didn't want
hero.
you to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be happy. If we die, you can yell at me all you want.
Well, okay,
mean,
wait,
this
you
happy
you
little
found a
place
way to worm your way out
Is
of
this
this.
not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate?
Well, now I have to kill
Fine.
myself. I'm an
Whatever.
ingrate.
For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and the princess's body is dust and bones. But the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it. You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die. The end.
Awesome.
Nice knowing you.
The Spectre.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to...
I feel like asking about death and, killing myself is a can of worms I don't want to talk about. So proceed to the cabin. I'm still a silent protag.
A warning. She will lie. She won't be a problem. The
Wait, where's the
interior of the
hero?
cabin is cold. A soft odor of the blade is your... It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time. Like I've been saying. She...
Oh, since the Smitten isn't here, we can't, like... No, she's kind of alive, trust. She's just dead. I'm here to stab you.
The door to the basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick
We should have
layer
called the
of dust.
Belmonts. I'm not
You
cut
can
out for
feel it
this
settle
whole
into your
ghost slaying
lungs
thing.
as you breathe in the stale air.
Maybe
The very
Luigi.
building itself, the room below. Nobody's here. As much as I appreciate the optimism, I guess we'll just have to go down and... As you descend the final step, the
Ew.
form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body, lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain. Okay, she's definitely dead.
Thumbs up.
It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your
Arr.
thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor.
The town of Halloween's the other way, lady.
Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous skeletal grin. And finally, The rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
Ghost!
Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
Yeah, you can take it up with, my, what are they called? The people that sit, like, the front desk? It's not attendant. The people that sit, you can talk to the receptionist about that.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you. Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin. So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again.
Is
If
this
we
all you
wanted
think
to.
about? Slay
Without a
her!
moment's hesitation, you lash out with your... It's like you're slashing at air. No matter how
Okay,
many times you stab at her, no matter how many
Actually,
angles
I'm
you
your
strike
best
from,
friend.
all you manage to do is interrupt her form, the skin of your hand prickling with cold as it
I'm
passes
sorry.
through, unable to find anything
She just hits
soft.
me once, as I fade into nothingness.
You're adorable when you're confused. But I didn't say you could
Yeah.
touch me. Why are you even
I should have
here?
asked for consent on slaying you. You know what? That is my bad. I'll be better next time. If I knew I'd have to talk to you. Wait, our body can talk? Wait, is our body actually talking? Since when? Slay the princess harder.
You swing at the princess once more, and once more your blade...
I'm
comes to
doing
nothing,
God's
she
work here.
disappears.
Really?
Yep.
Her voice chides from elsewhere in the room. You whirl around, finding her hovering between...
I'll
the
just have to
places
slay
and
ya
stars,
harder.
looking
You
your
died
way
once, I know you can
disappointed.
die again. And you're stuck in here with me for eternity. That's eternity of playtime. We're just game testing here. We're game testing.
She draws in close.
I'm gonna slay you harder.
To let bygones be bygones, Killer. I was
You called me
going to
killer.
be
Your name
with
calling, that's worse than
you
killing.
So we could get out of here together. All I ever wanted was to leave this place. All I ever wanted was to find a way back home,
I'll send you back. Just let me kill you.
wherever home is.
Her eyes turn from wells of sorrow to pits of wrath as she
Eee.
stares into you.
With those cold, beady eyes.
I guess
Ah.
violence is the only language you speak.
Yep. And now you're speaking my language. She went inside of me. She's inside of me.
She forces
never
her
mind.
hand into your chest.
Oh, what? There it
Then-
is.
Yes? Nothing happens.
Ah.
Are you sure about that? Something should have happened, and yet it didn't. We're fine.
You spoke way too soon. Did you miss?
No.
Oh.
You can't be sure if you first hear or feel what happens next, but it is over before you can fully conceptualize what it is.
Hey, that's an overpowered skill. She's OP. We need to call admin.
A horrific splintering, the squelching of organs, the rending of tissue, an icy.
No one warned me that ghosts could do this.
I'm done asking. The next time I see you, I'm taking everything I owed. Starting with your body. If you don't choose to give me my freedom, I'll just have to make you give it
Oh,
to me.
is she gonna turn to the Wraith again?
She's real now. If she's making us dead, we should return the
No,
favor.
she would have to have a physical body to be the Wraith, right? Like even. Die!
Your blade towards her leafy corporeal throat. It connects.
Oh.
A gash widens across her neck, glowing ectoplasm leaking from the wound. But it's too little, too late. In her hand, you realize
Jack, is
she
that you?
clutches your still
Some
beating
ripper.
heart.
Is that what my heart looks like? Ew. I thought it'd be more like heart shaped.
Did we get her? Even if we didn't, we've given her something to remember.
See you soon, killer.
I'm afraid you'll never know.
Eh!
As she crushes your
The game
precious
hasn't
organ in
been
her
this
hand.
gory until today. Today,
goes dark.
how am I getting all the gory ones today? Also, if this goes to a third one. Oh, it is the Wraith again. Ooh, wait, that's bad. Oh, I don't like this one.
You're on a path. in the
Okay.
wood, and here we go again. Off
This
to
is
slay
neat
her.
because the last two times, the last time I got the ghost, it ended on the second phase. Last time I got the princess, it ended on the second phase. Now we're getting the third phase of each of these. This is neat.
The deck's stacked, isn't it? We kill her, we start again. She kills us as a goddamn ghost, we start again. I'm starting to think we're being run in circles just for the sake of it. Come on, let's not give in to all that misery just yet. There's got to be a way out of this. There's got to be a right answer. That's ridiculous. There'd be no point in all this if it was just some kind of cosmic busy work. Okay, so you've already been here. Twice even. Great. Then let me poke a few holes in your depressing little theory.
Is there a different button I can click other than mouse 1? Oh, spacebar.
Nobody here
Okay, I'm
is
gonna start clicking
screwing
spacebar.
with you, and I can't imagine any scenario where you would have started over after slaying the princess. Well, we didn't have to start over. We killed ourselves. And why, pray tell, did you do that? Because you decided to foist an infinite tedium on us. That doesn't sound like me. If I'd had everything my way, you would have effortlessly slain the princess, saved the world, and been given your happy ending. The ending was the tedium. You locked us in a cabin and sent that cabin to an endless void. And then you told us we were happy. Well, were you happy? Of course we weren't happy. That's why we killed ourselves. It was awful. Yes. And then she killed us. Even though she was already dead. This is all fake. Okay, let's try to get back on
We
track.
got the two
You're
annoying
real.
ones this
The
time.
princess is real. The world
like in
is
One Piece
real.
whenever
The people
the
in the world are real.
random
and the
shuffle
danger
of
she
characters
poses to
that
all of
season
them
is just
also
the ones you don't
quite
like.
Unfortunately, real. Whatever you did the first time, it sounds like it almost worked. So how about you give it one last try? Because killing yourself seems to undo all the good you almost managed to accomplish. All this standing around and talking is boring. Let's at least do something. Maybe we'll kill her again. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll even free her. If I had to make a wager, I'd say yes and no. That's a hedge, not a wager. I haven't met you, but you've clearly met me. So, yes, I'm the same. I'm not sure how we're supposed to kill him ourselves, but he's asking for. They've clearly all been through some harrowing Tell you what, I won't do that. I promise.
Okay, let's go kill her.
Oh yeah, sure. That changes everything. I mean, he did promise. And you believed him? Then she finds a way out on her own. So, only we don't know it's strict, but she can't because it's cowardly. for
That was a new
starters.
one.
And because the only solution, more rules, more rhetoric. Since when is there a wrong way to slay her? I'm sick of it. Makes me want to end the world out of spite. I'm begging you, don't do this. You're going to damn everything to oblivion. You have to do something. You can't just walk away. Yet here we are, walking away. You can only bend the rules so much, huh? You can talk all you want, but you can't really do much of anything, can you? Ugh, fine. You walk down the path away from the cabin. Hope for all our sakes that you change your mind before it's too late.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? Everything is getting fuzzy.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on? I don't know.
That
I
son
boomed
of a
it, didn't I?
bitch flipped over the table.
Didn't he?
Dang it. Dang it! No! No, 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 no! Am I gonna have to go back here? I guess so.
She asks that I tell you won't.
Yeah, silent protag. We've seen it all
You make your
before.
way.
I should really make a habit of saving more since I'm not playing this for the first time
The
anymore.
interior of the cabin, the blade is your You take the blade. The door to the base. Good. You're still listening to reason. You step forward. You lunge forward. Yes, exactly. You open the cabin door.
Only
So glad you. This is what's best for every time pass. I do, but I can hear everything. Thank you. I made this fine. Whatever.
It's like playing the memory guessing game.
The interior of. You take. The door to the basement grows. Without a moment's hesitation, you lash out with your blade.
Slay her. Murder.
You swing at the princess once more and once more. You can't be sure if a horrific splinter. You swing your blade.
This is such a cool scene. Even going faster is probably going in real time.
You continue down the path towards the. It isn't long before you're steps away from your destination. Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care. It sounds like somebody's about to crack. There's obviously no point in trying to reason with you right now, especially with all these clowns offering up their useless advice. Honestly, it seems like the more I try and talk sense into you, the more single-minded they get about letting her out. So yes, I'm done trying to argue. Would you look at that? We won. Take it however you will. The interior of the only furniture. What's strange? The mirror. Great. Something else has been taken. I suppose the only. If you're asking what the way to the. No, I didn't say door. What are the odds? Let me assure you, you can't see. Nobody.
Okay. I'm ready. Is it the same wraith or is it a different wraith?
More that awaits you. We've always. I feel like you're trying to put us on edge. You stop as you reach the end of the hallway. I presume in front of whatever. Here we go. You reach your arm forward into the nothing. It's like this place read up.
What you looking at, killer? Staring
Oh, it is
into the
different.
void? Thinking about what it'd be like to die again? I know exactly how you feel.
Shit. Where is she? You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. And then it, she, the princess, constricts your bones. Icy pain radiates up from the break. A deep cold, you're met with a terrifying visage of the princess. Her hand
They did
grips
such a
your
good
leg
job
in a
making
steel
her
vice,
freaky.
her grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long and crooked teeth.
But do you know how I feel? I gave you a path to forgiveness. I gave you a chance to make things right. I thought maybe you'd see what you've done and feel remorseful. Maybe try to make it up to me. But no, you'd rather use that knife to keep making the same mistake over and over and over.
Speaking of knife, haven't seen it yet, so there's a chance we can talk this out.
Even after I ripped your heart out, you still cut me. And for what? I didn't go anywhere. You didn't banish me. I'm right back here with you. A little better, a little worse. Well, maybe a lot worse. So, here's how this is going to go. I'm going to take your body, and I'm going to walk it out of here. And you get to watch me do it. Completely helpless. just like you left me.
I say we let her do it.
Do we even have a choice?
You always have a choice.
Maybe before, but not now. There isn't a blade this time. Exactly. What choice is there if there isn't a blade?
Well, unless you have any specific ideas, I think my vote's the only one that counts.
Never want to hurt you. I don't even know how I got here. Look, we're even now. I killed you, and then you killed me. I'm a victim of this too. Make you no better than me. Do you need to take my body?
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I've workshopped this. I went to my workshop class of evildoers
After all
reasoning.
you've done, why would I ever care about what you think of me? I don't think you get the magnitude of hatred that sits between us. You've broken more. Oh, we're past the point of compromise. Enough talking. We'll have plenty of time for chit-chat once the space.
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest
He's
of the
about to
princess's
pelvic
body emerges.
thrust me.
Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy her torso strength. Are you sure you can't do anything to crush you along with her? Not that I even can. Not like this. You don't even have. And whose fault? Yours, I assume. There's supposed to be a priest. Are you seriously trying to blame this on us? Your vision fades as she tears open the membrane.
She
kind of
looked like the Lich from Adventure Time in that frame.
You're awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hall. It's so cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth. I know. There's another option, you know. Don't help either of them. Flip the table.
Ooh.
That gap where the mirror was, I don't think it goes anywhere. Let's throw ourselves into the abyss.
I would do that if I haven't already done that. I would flip the table
Your
with
body
you, but
still slumped against.
leave the cat.
You toss the last of your will aside and surrender. Shit. Yes, that's that.
We can't flip the table. That's so rude, man. Someone might get crushed.
An end is an end. Let's see what it has in store for us.
that asshole. He flipped the table.
Your body inches along the corridor, every step more difficult and painful than the last. Your joints stiff and unresponsive, the shattered bones of your ankle grinding ceaselessly, as if they're fragmenting, then reforming, then snapping all over again as you make your way towards the outside world. But despite the anguish, it doesn't feel like the exit to the cabin is getting any closer. If anything, it's getting further away.
Narrator, you're really enjoying the moment of torturing me, huh?
Please, just let her out. It's pointless, isn't it? I can't stop her without you, and you'd already given up by the time we met.
Ah.
No, screw that. The hallway gets even longer.
I hate this DM.
It really is, isn't it?
Ew. Oh, the arm's doing the double jointed thing where it kind of bends. That's so cool. My arm does that.
Isn't saying all of this his job? Oh, he really
You ate him?
is, isn't he? I had a feeling you could deal with him for us. This is it then.
No, he
The big
described him into suicide.
I just hope it's a way out.
messenger. Witness your enemy's freedom. Didn't I already do that with the other ghost, or is it different with her? But as you step outside the bounds of the cabin, you feel another violent tear, a rending that cuts all the way down to your soul. You are once again separated from everything that had nested in the deep crevices of your body, from everything that isn't you.
We're us again. How interesting.
We actually won, didn't we?
What is happening to me?
Bye, pretty lady.
She's gone. And there's that mirror.
But it feels so bad. Like, look, it's going to do something to us. I can feel it.
You don't need to comfort them. I would have kept them in the dark if I were you.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now.
So you're the real puppet master here? Can't believe I tried to help you.
Approach the mirror. You've grown. Beep bop boop beep. Beep bop boop beep. You're at the cabin.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
This one is so cool because it's so, like, otherworldly in length. It's so weird, you know? Like, it's so elongated to a strange degree.
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are
Speaking of stretching, I can see that.
conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together.
Like, it's so long. I didn't think it could do that, you know? So... especially the neck. The neck is the part that gets me.
It feels correct. This is
She
what
full
I
on
need
looks
to
like
be.
that Centaur world
This
character.
is the only path forward. Is a child the same as an infant?
Oh, I followed. Yeah, okay.
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you. This one is loneliness turned to seething. She could not find her strength in others, so she found it in herself. She will make for a driven heart. Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
Ooh. Ooh, that line is... Ugh.
The vessels are a weave of emotion at odds with the wounds
I don't
they've
believe
suffered
this
carve
part.
texture around my heart. I would be alone and without
Let's see what else I can bring you back.
I'll wait
Let's see
here
what I
to
can
take
catch
me
this
again.
time. Okay, I want to find a new one. The Hero and the Princess.
You're
I
on
don't know
a
what
path
else I could do
in the woods.
differently.
And at the end of that path,
If I tell
is a
her
cabin.
she's meant to destroy the world, she
And in
becomes
the
the
basement of
tower.
that cabin
If I take the
is a
blade, maybe I don't take the
princess.
blade again? Yeah, maybe try not taking the blade again.
You're here. That's the spirit. You make your way up the short path. A warning. She will love. We're not going to go through. Ignore him.
But if I don't take the blade and still tell her she's meant to destroy the world, does she?
The interior of the cabin is almost in the blade. Is the door to the basement creep her voice.
Hello?
Is don't let.
You must have the wrong address.
Oh yeah, sorry, that's my bad.
Great job. You've given away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
You must have the wrong address.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. You were joking about coming to kill me, right? Do you think you could get me out of these chains?
Let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
Hold on. I need to make sure you're the right person. Nope, don't say that one.
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
Oh, she's growing suspicious.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess. That's hardly relevant. Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
Voice of the reason.
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason. I don't actually know what that reason is, but you don't just stuff a princess in a basement and throw away the key without there being some sort of an explanation, right?
Unless it's like a dragon, then yeah, there isn't an explanation. Normally dragons do it because you're like pretty or something. Actually, why do they do that in mythology?
You have all the explanation you need, and you should know better than to trust whatever she comes up with. That seems like a pretty good compromise.
So you weren't kidding on the stairs. I thought you were just making a bad joke. You were actually sent here to kill me?
Bazinga.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out. So I'm the only one who liked that idea.
I was the one that said it.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help.
Ooh,
But if
she's
you
losing
don't,
it.
I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
She's losing it, dog.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
If I lock her in the basement, she becomes that like weird thing, right? Because she slips the chains.
You can't be serious.
Thank you. Thank you, you won't.
Oh, now
regret
she
this, I
swaps back. The
promise.
mask slipped for a second. She forgot to take the normal pills.
You're making a huge mistake. No. I think you're doing the right thing. Walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy. Far too...
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere doubtful.
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete non... If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free. You attempted to... Is someone else here? You tried the door. You're shout. You're here to... You make your easier for everyone. Look at the mess.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth.
This makes
teeth
her the
tear as she
feral,
rips her
right?
flesh from her. It's the blade. Or we could. You won't like.
What if I warn her and then try to kill her?
Fine. Against your better, you cut. The blade is sharp, and it takes her. She didn't know. How is she still?
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have us the print. Wait, watch me.
Oh.
Stop that. Your body is. But stop it. Thank you.
There's no getting through to you right now. A betrayal of will is still a betrayal. You'll regret thinking of me as a helpless damsel.
She pounces on you with the same animal ferocity.
Yeah,
used to
no,
tear through her
dude,
armor.
no.
But you have a weapon.
Oh, she
You
only has one
raise the
arm, though.
blade, digging it under her
Easy
ribs,
enough.
aiming direct. It's not enough to stop her. You feel her. You collapse to
Oh
the floor.
god.
Your body unresponsive as your blood pools on the ground
I
beneath
told you it's not a damsel, it's a dame.
She stares down at your ravaged
That means
form,
like feral animal,
eyes
right?
shining in the darkness. Dress stained in red as her blood and yours both seep into the fabric. If we're lucky, the wound you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, it will kill her before she can reach the outside world. It can't just end like this, right? As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The witch.
Your Honor, you're here. It hasn't. If he doesn't remember what happened, brilliant. We need to keep our card. You know, did I say I'm not? Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because we were just weighing our options in a morally ambiguous situation. You can't blame us for weighing our options. I can if you failed to slay the princess, which you apparently did. So great. Congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We were killed by the princess and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds... Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would? That's a very good point. This princess character seems like a lot of trouble, and if you think about it, actually slaying her probably breaks us out of this cycle, right? We don't want to be stuck here forever, do we? You're laying it on a little thick, aren't you? Laying it on a little thick? What are you talking about? I'm sharing my honest opinions. What matters is that almost everyone seems to be on the same page. So whenever you're ready, you can stop dawdling, get to the cabin, and save the world. Just be quick about it. Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail will just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. If you want us to stand a chance against her, we need to be armed with information. What is she really capable of? How are we supposed to stop her? Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to take me at my word. I don't think either of you really need to press the man on this. He wants us to slay the princess, so why would he have anything to hide? He seems like a nice guy to me. I appreciate the vote of confidence, but you should really stop wasting time chatting amongst yourselves in the woods. So, if we could... People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are. Oh, I didn't know we were special. Of course you're special. Why else would you be here? Good point. That really explains almost everything. I'm not so sure about that. You know, you're right, but it explains almost everything.
Okay, you know what?
Great.
I'll take it.
Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is
I'm
waiting
special.
with bated breath for you to save it.
Yep, waiting with bated breath, turns around and
Warning.
leaves.
She will lie. Don't worry. The interior. Very different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous... So focus up. You take the blade... Well, if we're grabbing a weapon, we should probably keep it hidden behind our backs. That's... The door to the basement, the weak start, the air, her voice.
Something nasty finds itself on my... Silence, I see. Don't think I've forgotten about you. I recognized the sound of your nervous little footsteps as soon as they came into my home. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
See? She knows us. Is this enough for you to believe what we've been saying? Maybe, but you shouldn't let that cloud your... She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk... You can't look. I'm just the do you want. You need... Fine. You're the boss. Thank you.
Hi,
Descend the
I'm the new
basement
guy
stairs.
transferred
Enter
here to
dark
kill you,
room
you know,
alone.
all that jazz.
You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
And there you are. One hand tucked away behind your back, gripping that sharp, sharp blade, no doubt.
That's no fair. How would she know that?
So, we've dropped the good.
She's acting like she already knows you. That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that? Call it deductive reasoning. Well, you seem to be... So, you really don't remember? No, I don't. But you and the princess, you fought us on it back in the woods. That was when the only perspectives we had were yours and mine. I'm just glad we could put all this... Is it all behind us? Just focus on the task. Let's chat her up a bit first. Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
I'm sorry about that last time.
You were the one who tried to kill me when my back was turned. You were the one who started all of this. Only a poor loser twists their own failures around on the winner.
Shoot, now she's mocking me.
Oh, of course. They're nothing.
The princess grins as the chains fall from her wrists.
That's what I figured.
She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close. This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Ooh, smart. Let's apologize, get us back on the right foot.
The only mistake I ever made was thinking you would help me. And I'm not going to make the same mistake twice.
She's about to lunge.
Well,
She's
that
reaching!
leaves us
She's
the
reaching!
story.
But unfortunately,
Leave with the princess, leave her in the basement, slay the princess. Ooh, singing might be a danger to the world. Boom.
I'm leaving.
Oh man, there's so... Even though I've done this same character before, there's so many options. And I know each one of them are gonna have an achievement.
do you think that being direct with your ill will frees you from its wickedness?
Yes.
Murder and betrayal are still murder and betrayal, whether you state your intentions or keep them hidden behind your back.
See, this is why we never tell people what we're actually thinking.
I'm sorry.
She's just
I was told
as
by my
bad.
mom to, like,
Oh,
never
no,
lie.
She's ready for us.
And be really open with my thoughts and my heart. I was letting her into my heart.
Still, better a violent fool than a plotting coward. Better for me, I mean.
As you close the distance, readying your strike, she throws
Knives
a
out
fistful
and
of
masks
dirt into
off.
your eyes.
What? Really? And I was the conniving coward?
You must have known I would be ready for you. Deep in your heart, you know the same things about me.
She
I
had
know about
pocket
you.
sand.
We're both so very awful.
As you brush the silt from your eyes, the princess tackles you, flattening you against the dirt.
Whoa, are we fighting or flirting here? You know, in theater, there's a rule. If you're like a few inches from each other, you either have to kiss or fight.
We were
Just
always
saying.
going to kill each other.
Okay,
weren't
okay.
we? I can't
There's
trust
that.
you.
I guess I really need the
You
help of the
stop
smitten if I wanted to go down that route.
Spin into hate.
She buries her teeth deep into your chest, tearing it. Right, she's distracted. Stab her in the back. In for a
Easy.
penny, right? Why not? As the princess rips meat from bone, you plunge your weapon into her unprotected.
I'm sorry to interrupt your meal. But you didn't even have YouTube, so it couldn't be that good.
Bastard. Even face to face, you find a way to stab me in the back. I know you, and you're hideous. Absolutely
Pull like
wretched.
a Once Upon a Time and stab her so hard it stabs me as well.
Maybe we are the same. So what? Throw her off us. Kick her in the shins. We don't have to fight so dirty. Of course we do. Fighting clean won't help us win. It takes a wretch to know a wretch, and we're all at the bottom of the barrel here. There's no point
Yeah,
in otherwise.
fight dirty.
Are we? At the bottom of the barrel. We've got dirt in our eyes and a chunk of us chewed out. If that's not the bottom of the barrel, what is? No arguments here. You're doing great. Keep playing dirty if that's what it takes. But if we win, we won't be at the bottom anymore. We'll have climbed...
Alright, that's what I'm not. We level up. We level up if we win. It's enough
Who
XP.
knows where we'll stop? You'll stop right here if you keep daydreaming. Don't let yourself get distracted thinking about what comes after. None of us ever said we stopped fighting. What a low and vicious fight it is. Eyes gouged, skin scratched bloody, hair ripped and nails broken. Every rule there ever was in the book of honourable combat.
Hell yeah.
Have broken a dozen times over.
When you go low, I go lower. I call that limbo, Jimbo.
That's nice, and all, but are we winning?
Yeah. These frames
Thought
don't
playing
make it
dirty
look
was
like we're
supposed
winning.
to give you the upper hand, but I suppose that doesn't work if you both sink to the same lows. Still, at least you're not losing. The princess cackles maniacally as the fracas continues. But behind
Where's my
her,
knife? Is it in her
you hear the
bag?
low groan
I need to collect it.
of wood.
Hurry, run around her and press E to add it back to my inventory.
Wait, what's going on? We're establishing a newer, better packing order. No, the groaning thing. Why is the wood making noise?
Wait, what?
Who cares about the groan? It's just a sound. Things make sounds all the time. I care about the groan. Doesn't that mean something bad is happening? Oh, yes, well, I'm afraid that's the sound of the basement getting smaller.
Huh?
You hear that, you pathetic wretch? Those are the roots of the wild, and they're coming to choke the breath from your lungs and squeeze the life out of you.
Excuse me, what?
Huh?
You and the princess
You didn't warn me about that.
disengage for a brief moment,
That's not.
just
Hey,
long
no,
enough
next time we're fighting on my home turf.
Behind you, the basement door has been
You get
sealed
home team
over.
advantage?
Thick roots barring your only exit from the dirt pit. And slowly, but
That's right. They're coming for you. And they won't stop until there's nothing left down here but them. As long
long as you suffer while you die, I'll gladly suffer with you. Especially if I get to see it happen.
This doesn't help anyone. I can't believe she'd kill us both just to spite me. See? This is exactly why you've been tasked to slay her. She's an antisocial monster who'll gladly burn the whole world for her satisfaction.
Oh,
The roots grow ever closer.
shoot. Do you think we could slice one of those open and get a root beer? I still gotta kill you, though.
No, we can see them.
We can be friends. I'm sorry. I'm not a little baby. If we go out fighting. This sucks.
Oh, what's the matter? You're scared of a few thorny roots digging into your neck? Scared of suffocating in this dark,
Come on, we
place
can't fight
right
like
while
this.
you
This
die?
sucks.
Good.
That one made me feel bad inside. I don't want people to think we're scared. I don't really like someone who's scared of things. I, for one, think this is a perfectly reasonable situation to be scared in. This is starting to hurt. I don't want to die like this. You feel something against your back. A thick root pushing its way into the cavern. An unstoppable, unyielding wall of bark. You're running out of time. Shit. What do we do? What do we do? We should probably get back to stabbing. The only way out of this is through her, right?
Well, okay.
You attack the princess once more, and once more the two of you fall.
We
into
go
vicious
back at it.
battle.
But this time we're in a cage match.
But neither of you pay it any more mind. Not until it's too late. The roots twist around you both, binding your limbs and rendering you helpless.
So is it a tie
As
or
your
like
fates close in,
who had more damage?
all you can do is
We're down to the buzzer beater.
and all she can do is watch you. At first, it's almost gentle. The two of you lift it delicately off the ground. But the cradle of the growing roots soon gives way to tightness. And that tightness gives way to bulging pressure as they begin to constrict. The sound
Oh.
of creaking wood is
Oh,
drowned
how
out
did
by
I
the
feel like
snaps
something
of your
happened
bones.
since the last time I played, which was like
Blood
2
in
days
your
ago.
senses as you feel your skin
Everything's been so much
form,
more violent this time
unnaturally
around.
by the living basement.
Am I just a violent player?
Tears well up in the princess's eyes. Her
I
own
swear this is
bones
not, like,
splintering and flesh swelling with
Abuse.
trapped blood.
Or at least not
But
domestic
still,
abuse.
She smiles through it all.
Because she's definitely not domesticated. How do I make this joke work?
I can't wait to do this again. You wretched little thing. I hate you, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
Oh!
It is unbearable. You can't breathe. Your vision swimming with red. Your head pounding as everything tightens. And then
Sometimes I wish
you pop,
they didn't use the color red and just stick to
Everything
all
goes
black
dark.
and white.
and you die.
We popped the wild. Gonna go down there and she's gonna be. It's like in a doggy cage. Whoa.
We are a path in the woods. We have no
What?
beginning, and we have no end. But something cold and unnatural sits watching us from just beyond our edge. His gaze pushes against our borders, curling them in on themselves, preventing them from stretching to the places they need to reach.
This is really neat and all, but like I want the run back. I've got you this time. I brought my own pocket sand, and I also brought like a hidden wrist blade, Assassin's Creed style.
No, that's all wrong. You're not a path in the woods, you're on a path in the woods. Who's even saying that? That's not the princess, is it? Oh no.
Too many.
How many times
We
have you
are
been
the
here?
root of the problem now. We've returned to the earth.
I think this is our third? That's bad. That's very, very bad. It wasn't even supposed to reach 2. If you're
Yeah, I know he tried to kill the princess.
A lot of
I
things
would
aren't the
know.
way they're
I
supposed
was
to
the
be.
path in the woods.
Let's get our facts straight. What happened last time? What could you have possibly done for things to be like this?
The thing that sits beyond our edge speaks his logic into us. He tries to grasp at things that cannot be grasped.
This music is so good.
He tries to stare with wide pupils.
I wonder if
at
that's
that
the same
which can only be
voice
held
actor.
from the corner of the
The
eye,
one doing the
or
humming.
with a passing glance.
Shut up. The rest of you, talk. What happened? What did you do? Sure, there's no reason to keep secrets. Someone decided to go in guns blazing last time, and that someone got us killed.
Okay, guys, I'm literally, like, soil in the ground. You can't start getting mad at me again.
And what should we have done? Let you draw things out with all that conniving? Everyone knows a straight fight is best. It's honest. There's no need to bicker about it. I wasn't trying to start anything. I don't mind what happened to us. I kind of like it now that we aren't actively being crushed. Yeah, now that you mention it, this isn't so bad.
And it's not like the fight is what killed us anyway, it was the cabin. No point worrying about who
Wait,
charged who when
is
that
it just
place
gonna be a
ground
tree?
us all
Is
into
the
paste
vessel
in
just
the
gonna
end.
take a tree?
The princess included.
It was a fitting end. I'm sorry if it hurt, but doesn't this make it all seem so small?
I see. So the cabin ground you into paste, and now you're convinced you're stuck together. What a mess.
He doesn't understand. We aren't convinced of anything, and we aren't stuck together. We're one. This is how we're supposed to be. Can't you feel it?
Oh god, I'm starting to talk like her.
We can't go back to that.
Ow.
We can't go back to the doubting and the hatred and the scheme.
Ah!
Nothing
Ah, I
is
made the
as
wrong
beautiful
choice.
as This.
Doesn't all that conflict feel so far away?
Oh dude, I just have to
now?
rage bait her.
So petty.
I just have to nag on her until
Opposed
she
against each
snaps.
other by something that understands
I need to
the
fill up her
strength
gauge like
of our
Mob
unity.
Psycho until it gets to 100.
Spoken like, honestly, a real puppet master. Have we considered that maybe she's the one trying to trick us?
I'm not.
But there's a feeling, isn't there? That petty feeling she mentioned, it is fuzzy, but it's there.
Oh, we're gonna wake up and she's like a full-on
Almost
witch.
like she still hates us.
It
Yeah.
feels mutual.
Yeah.
Please, stop. If you pay attention to that feeling, we'll fall apart.
And we'll get our rematch? I'm all for it. We're gonna be in
Look
tree
at
mechs.
it.
She's trying to turn you away from the truth. There's something she doesn't want you to see. I think you already know you have to look at it. Hold yourself together. We're no strangers to effort. We can push this back down. Something might do us in eventually, but I'll be damned if that something is a thought.
Gaze into the hatred of your heart.
Please, don't make us remember how we were.
No. Because you may not be as petty as me, but I'm petty, and I want my get back. I want my win.
Just like that. You stop. Right, she really does hate us, and we hate her. It hurts thinking about us as separate things, but we're separate. We can't hate ourselves. I love me.
You know what? I love that for you.
We never got to see the end of that fight, did we? We can't both be winners. One of us has to beat the other, right?
Yeah.
I don't remember what it felt like to be killed. It was so much nicer when it didn't feel like it mattered.
And yet you keep remembering. You remember the loathing and animosity you've shared with the princess, the pain and the anger and the betrayal. And you start to remember something else, too. You remember that you are a distinct being with a finite form and a mortal body. You can feel it. There is a shifting of the space around you, the infinitesimal movement of your molecules rearranging back into the shape of what you're meant to be.
Maybe bygones can't be bygones.
Hell
I don't
yeah.
know why I ever wanted to share a body with you, of all things. It's like my very soul reeks of yours. That was horrible. This is better, finally. I'll be able to hurt you like you deserve.
I wish I didn't have to.
Too bad!
Some division.
The wound.
Can
Some
never
tears can never be mended.
A cavernous gash rips across whatever it was you thought you were.
Let me in, coach! Get me off of this bench and let me back in!
Cabin comes
I wasn't even just
among
on the
trees.
bench, I was the bench.
It approaches, and it swallows your body whole. And then you find
Oh,
yourself
whoa.
blade in hand,
Is this Mother Nature?
where you need to be.
Is this a hear me out moment, or like, should I hear the narrator out?
At the center of it all is
Nah,
the
not a hear me out
princess,
moment. Let's go.
a wooden and fleshy heart beating with an unbroken rhythm. You're filled with a sense of purpose. Strike at her. End this once and for all.
Kill me then, if you hate me so much. Just get it over with.
No, yell at me first.
This doesn't feel like a fight. This isn't what I wanted. Where's the victory in this? Well, this should be easy. If you're sure about it. I mean, what's the point of being king of the hill if there's no one around to be better than? We'd just be sitting on a hill.
Yeah. Where's the come and take it flag on the hill? There's nothing to take, it's just us sitting on the hill with our cannon.
Do we have to do this? You have to.
Cut her free. Bah, humbug! But like, then she'd recover and we'll be able to have a cool fight. Bah, humbug! Get over here!
You raise the blade, taking aim at her heart.
Hell yeah!
And then you strike.
I'm going to hell! Yeah!
I'm sorry.
Ooh. On the heart?
She's gone. And is that a...
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so...
Screw that! This can't be the end. It just can't!
You better watch your back. You can't get rid of me that easy.
Too bad! You're gone. This is... You've rotted? Or you've unraveled? You've withered. Dang it, I get it wrong every time. I'll get it right one of these times. You're at the cabin. God, there's still so many I haven't seen, but
I am a
ew.
growing chorus.
Ew,
of
this is like a
contradiction.
Love, Death, Robots.
A mass
Ugh.
of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in one
Take me
direction
to the
for my
shore.
attention and there to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
I kind of wish two hands were still covering the heart. That was really a neat, whatchamacallit, image.
And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes. I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it. As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul. This one is like a shadow of me, a memory of what she used to be, bound to the wounds limits of distance and time.
God, you can still kind of see that
She
those
will
are
make
meant to be
her scarred
arms,
a
but just
beautiful
barely. It's like it's
heart.
only the nervous system
Do not
with
mourn
like roots
her.
attached.
She has finally found peace. My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done. I will be here when it is time.
I wonder if
for
there's
us
only
to
a
meet
certain
again.
vessel you can attack. Like, if you attack a certain vessel, then it'll actually kill the entity. A scared and beautiful heart. Bring the wounded wild to her.
You're on a path. You're here. Does it? Yes. It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
Hmm.
You make your way up. A warning. She will we're not going to ignore. The interior of the blade.
Okay, what do I want to try to do this time? I want to try to get Fight Club. I just don't remember how I got Fight Club. It was the last one I got first playthrough. I think I took the blade, but talked to her and then went back for it? No, I didn't take the... No, I had to have taken the blade. So that's the only way to slay her. Right? No, I started fighting her and then the blade fell. I think. No. I think we take the oh, God. I think we take the blade.
You take the blade. The door to her voice.
Who's there?
She said, don't let it... Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the... She's so cold. Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something? That isn't a good idea.
She's right. Don't you dare. It's fine. You ignore the trap.
You poor thing.
You step forward.
Oh? No talking then. I'm probably chained up in the space zone.
She's unarmed.
If I say that, she becomes the other one, so I can't say that.
The blade tumbles
Thank you. Maybe now we can just...
against your better judgment. We'll be fine. I don't know
They
what
do
you're
such a
hoping
good
to
job at
accomplish
making
here,
her the same,
but I
but
can assure you there's no
so
reason
different.
with her.
It's all in the eyes, I think.
Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on...
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship. Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're
Hmm.
too long.
Note the lack...
Do you? You're lying.
How does she know that?
Don't think that just because I'm the one in chains, it means you have a right to interrogate me.
You can't. Don't.
I'm guessing you don't have the... Well, We can always.
Her sharp eyes set. She isn't suggesting what she is.
Oh, have you decided?
You know.
I think
why.
we've got her. Dead to rights. But what happens if I do this? No.
Doubt, unfortunately.
Let's go!
clouds
Come
her
on!
thoughts as you
1v1!
attempt to run her through.
You're not beating me! Huh? I'm gonna treat you like the bonus stage in a Street Fighter level.
A moment of distraction and
Just full
hesitation
on.
is all she needed to sidestep your thrust
Oh.
and deliver a catastrophic blow to your. It feels like
Oh,
you're
blah,
hit
blah,
with a
blah.
sledgehammer. You can feel, holy shit, that hurt, though she's unarmed. The shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade
Here we
slashes
go!
through the air and
Fight
back
Club!
again, and her
First
fists
rule about
connect
Fight
with your
Club,
body
you
as many times
never
as
let anyone
each
remember
impact as heavy
about
as that
Fight Club.
first.
She has to die.
Gosh, we can still turn this.
What happens if I do this one? No. I know how to get to this now, so that's good.
You and the princess stare at each. Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? The two of you clash for the final.
There we
time.
go!
You feel your ribs break as she delivers a
Oh,
heavy
yeah.
blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh.
The two of you fall.
It was a good fight. It was a good fight.
What's fun?
Oh god.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
Bad news is this one doesn't stay
You
dead.
put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think...
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes
And now we
dark.
get the stubborn or the hunted. Either one. The adversary.
You're on a path. You're here to slay her. Again? If he doesn't remember what happened, you know I can hear you. That's fine.
Ah, there he
Doesn't matter
is.
If he can hear us, the only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning. That's the spirit.
Yeah.
There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill. A warning.
My ride or
before
die.
you go any further.
Definitely ending up more of a die, but like he's there. He has the spirit.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Lying and cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight.
Are you sure about that?
The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice. The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear?
Crystal, let's just get on with it already.
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
I love the environmental storytelling as well, to show all the changes. They had to do so much artwork for this game, it's insane.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. You take the blade from the... That's because there's definite... There isn't. Oh, stop bickering and just get on with it. Who even cares if there's a mirror?
He's right.
But it does matter. Don't you care? I'm not lying to you. But there was... And now it's gone. So all of us can stop arguing about it and get to fighting.
Dude, the narrator must love this guy.
The door to the basement.
You
creaks
hear?
open, revealing
I'm
a stone
home.
staircase. Its walls
I'm gonna walk
pressing
in like the
your sides
Terminator,
and
see her
tightening as
walk
you
out
descend.
like
The
Charlie
air
Brown.
seeping from below is heavy
Or
and
like Cowardly the
oppressive,
Cowardly Dog.
with an almost
Courage the Cowardly
sulfuric
Dog.
odor to her fierce.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening.
Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
Okay, you might be smitten
As
already.
much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You
Or
need to
your
stay
hands.
focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall. Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
God, I might have to cut it right here and then finish this playthrough later, since being called into a VC. But I can finish this princess first. Just me.
It's you again.
Our fight won't
I've
take
been
long,
hoping you'd
and
find
it's
your
just
way
me a
back
pile
here.
of gore on
Good
the
to say
floor.
that death doesn't stick for either
It just
of
cuts
us.
to her standing over like a sensor bar.
And you brought your little knife, too. Yes. I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
I love, oh, what are they called? In D&D, the ones with horns. I play them all the time. I've played like 3 of these. What are they called? Dang it. I have to look this up. And since I'm not editing this, you guys just have to sit there and wait. Tiefling! I love Tiefling.
Oh, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life.
I lasted that long?
So,
Nice.
why don't we do it again?
See? She wants to fight us again. There's no reason for us to stand around talking.
Alright, fine. I believe. What? What you said earlier in the woods, I believe you. You've already met the princess, and the princess has already met you. That you don't know that whatever brought the two of you back to life isn't a fluke. And beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember. Are you okay?
He's
Of
a
course
loser.
I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die. Great. Now focus up and do it then.
Let's go!
Finally ready to complete your destined task, you launch
Block!
the
Wait,
Whetstone
no,
forward
actually, I
the
only
basement
need to evade.
to
If
more
I
yourself
block, I'm gonna
head on the princess.
like it's all fuzzy, ringing in my ear. Oh god, my arms, where'd they go? I blocked a blow!
Here we go. Let's make this count.
Oh, we'll make it count, all right.
As you bridge the gap, your blade slashes across the princess's chest, splitting skin and drawing a jagged line of bright red blood. But she's unfazed by your onslaught. Her expression barely changes as her fist collides with your ribs, cracking them like twigs and driving you right back down to the basement floor. You can hear her chains snap as you struggle to recover from the impact. She almost looks disappointed in us. Why is she disappointed in us?
Oh, you don't actually get it, do you? That knife may be sharp, but you clearly don't want to kill me. It's not fun if you hesitate. It's not fun if you try to trick me and make me bleed out. It's only fun if you go straight for the heart. You need to put everything you have into seeing
Dude, she's
me
giving you
dead.
pointers.
Or what's
That's like a 5 out of 10 slash. You need to work on the deepness of the cut. Make it a
Don't be
ravine,
afraid.
not a scratch.
Don't hesitate. Kill me.
Don't let her get in your head. Reincarnation or not, this world needs you to win. She's huge.
I was
but
reincarnated in the
probably she's slow
another world
as-
just to die again.
Take it slow. Think it through.
This isn't like
Don't
what the animes are like at
lead her out
all.
is our best course of action. Don't listen to them. She understands something that they don't. The only way to win, the only way out of this is through her. If that's your plan, then that's your plan. You push off the ground, ignoring the pain in your ribs as you charge at the princess once more. You can feel flesh give way before a sudden impact blunts your momentum, your weapon tightly lodged in the bone of her arm. She grins at you from behind her guard. Pull it out. We'll try a different angle.
No, we can do this. Just keep pushing.
I believe in him, and he believes in the me that believes in him. Who the hell do you think we are? You better grit those pearly whites.
Weapons stuck in her arm.
Keep pushing.
Princess's grin widens as the two of you push against each other, her fiery eyes and masochistic glee practically lighting up the dreary cave.
Yes, you finally get it, don't you? Nothing exists outside of us. It's just you and me, dying and coming back, clashing against each other. Forever.
That's not
Now
what's
it's
going
my
on.
kind of
There's the
princess.
entire world at stake here.
Yes, the fate of the world doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is this fight. The only thing that matters is getting stronger. And the only way to get stronger is to win, even if it takes us forever to get there.
Your balance is suddenly thrown off as the
Oh.
princess pulls you into her knee.
No!
Fights with your ribs, and you feel them splinter, cracking like wet
No one
wood
told
from
me she
the
had some
impact.
wrestler moves. She hit me with that powerplex.
We're fine.
But you barely have enough time to notice before the princess follows up and smashes her forehead against yours. Your grip loosens from the impact, the blade still
I'll need
wedged
that
in her
back if
arm
you
as
want to
tumble
fight me.
the cold stone floor.
I said we're fine.
I didn't say you weren't fine. I was just describing. You might not have said as much, but you certainly implied it. It really doesn't matter. The princess glances down at the blade embedded in her arm, and with near total ignorance to pain, slides it out of its sinewy prison.
You forgot this.
Thank you.
She tosses it at your feet.
Dude. All of these are little baby answers. What am I, a loser? Pick it up and fight!
You and the princess attack each other once again, each of you dealing a single, terrible, lethal blow. Wait, does that mean we're dead?
Oh.
Or rather, about to be dead.
Oh,
As your blade pierces her sternum,
I have to make
the
sure
princess
she
barely
also
surfaced
dies.
into the soft meat of your organs. You feel a few horrifically painful pops,
Ew.
a gush of fluid,
Don't say
and
pop. Ew.
it's over. It's finally over.
No, it's not. We're just getting started.
But it is over. Dead is dead. I know this isn't the happiest ending for you, but you saved the entire world from ruin. There are few better endings than that.
Well, are you going to listen to him? Or are you going to listen to me? Get up.
Full on punch out, get back up. Second wind, baby.
Wait, no, that can't be right.
Hell
Your eyes
yeah,
bulge
it's right.
open and you push yourself back to your feet. Alive.
Ah, I told you. I told you this wasn't over.
What about her? The blade
She's
went right
not
through her
dead.
heart.
What about her? If we're fine, then she's fine.
Oh, and he believes that, doesn't he?
She's dead. She had it. We're all shit out of luck, aren't we?
I knew it. I told you we should all believe in her. This is perfect.
Oh, this made me love this the way the game does it even more. I never even thought about, like, each voice is trying to make the other one not believe. I just thought it was if our character itself believes. But this is awesome.
We don't even need to start over anymore, do we? Let's go again.
She pulls the weapon from her chest, barely wincing, and hurls it at your feet.
You know what to do. Again.
Let's train.
She came back. What's the point of fighting
Like
her?
pounding
She can
imperfections out of a blade.
All of you need to settle down. This whole situation is coming dangerously close to untethering. She clearly never actually died. You just missed her heart, that's all. Oh, we just missed her heart. Oh, of course, that's all. You were the one who said we hit her heart. You were the one who said it was
Oh god,
finally
hero, you
over.
broke it. Now we won't be able to fight her again, you
Well,
broke it.
Yes, I had it wrong. guess you had it wrong. Aren't you supposed to know everything? I never said I knew nothing. It means nothing. I shouldn't have said that. But you did say it, so it means something.
Oh, stop bickering over nothing. Our destiny is right in front of us. Pick up the blade and go to her.
Okay, fine. That is what I meant by untethering. Do you hear him rambling on about destiny? He's lost the thread, and if you lose the thread, you won't be able to save the world.
Oh no, now you're lying. You're spinning it. You're spinning this little thread into a different needle.
And what is that supposed to mean? I don't have to answer that. I'm not go. Why the bloody hell not? Because right now, there's still a razor-thin chance that you're able to get your act together. There are patterns of thought out there that beg to be finished, but once you finish them, that's it. They change everything. There's no going back, and if I say anything else, you're going to finish one of those thoughts. What?
The princess can't die. The princess can't die. The princess can't die. We've all thought that one. I'm not gonna say the princess can't die. I'm not even gonna say it. No, you can't make the numbers, Mason. What do the numbers mean? No, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. Nightmare.
You did think it, didn't you?
That which cannot die, cannot die. A bloody dance to last forever.
I tried very hard to make this work. I don't like that resignation. Are you sure we can't just unthink it? Yes. Like I said, I'm afraid some thoughts can't be unthought. I'll be back in a moment. I'm going to pour myself a stiff drink. If I'm going to see the
You're
end
gonna
of
pour yourself a
everything,
stiff
I'd rather
drink?
not be so
That sounds like that'll be pretty hard to consume. I normally drink liquids.
So I was right. Why are all of you so glum? This is perfect, isn't it? We get to experience greatness and battle and triumph forever.
But I think it was the stubborn one who said, your destiny awaits, right? No, hold on. There has to be another way. What if we just leave her down here? What if we run away? What if we convince her not to end the world? You can't reason with her. Ending the world is her fundamental nature. It's not a decision she can flip on and off. It is. And what exactly can't we leave her down here? Because all it would do is stall the inevitable. And what's wrong with stalling? Oh, there's plenty wrong with stalling. The end is still the end, and I'd rather face mine head on. Oh, you mopey ass. Why did you even ask us to slay her if it was going to end like this? Because it didn't have to end like this. If you don't mind, I'd rather not spend everyone's last moments arguing with you. It's time. Yes, I suppose it is. If we fight her forever, then maybe she can't end the world. Maybe everything can still work out. Guess we'll just have to see how things play out.
Don't you get it? You don't have to shuffle your feet. What comes next is going to last forever.
With an unbreakable determination, you snatch the blade from the floor and stumble back to your feet. Both you and the princess quake with adrenaline as your eyes lock across the basement floor and share a knowing look. Free from hesitation, you close the distance, both you and the princess aiming to end each other. Your blade digs into her neck, grinding against her vertebrae as her fist connects with your body. The impact forces the air from your lungs, stars dancing in front of your eyes as you fail to keep your bearing. You both collapse to the ground before either of you has a chance to survey the damage.
And then we get up.
Yes. And then you get up.
That was a good one. More.
You and the princess exchange devastating blows. Sometimes you manage to
don't look in the bottom right-hand corner. Oh, don't look over. Oh, actually, close your eyes. Don't look at any of this. Oh my god.
The other in the same moment. And then you get up and do it again.
I didn't think this game got this gruesome.
And again.
Genuinely, the
again,
first playthrough was like roses and daisies compared to this.
We're all still here. This is all gonna be okay. Isn't it? Isn't it?
But he doesn't answer. The voice. He'll never answer. He's gone.
What are you waiting for? I'm right here. Do you think this is...
What is this place?
Did we do this?
I didn't think we had it in us. But I guess that stuck-up control freak was right.
It's the end of the world, isn't it?
Far from it. We're still here. And she's still here too.
The princess stumbles and her body slumps.
I feel so tired.
No, she's not allowed to log out. She logged out. She rage quit. You do not get the chance to respawn, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. And there's that.
This screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
You've no, it's you've rotted. You've decayed? You've Dang it! I'll get it right one of these times! You're at the cabin.
There's a world beyond the
It's like a
endless
little
walls of the long quiet.
puppet. It's like a...
Curious to see what it
Hey
has
guys!
to
It's like whenever you grab someone's cheeks and make them pretend like they're talking like, hey guys!
This one yearns to grow and struggle. Even now I feel a will pushing against mine, not realizing that we are one. She will make for a bold heart. Do not mourn her. We will provide her with the growth she fought for.
Perfect.
It doesn't matter if there are. People are frail and impermanent. You and I are the only things that interest me. We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist. No, the point. No, their minds are... There's no need for you to know what you are going to do before you do it. If you find him, remember that I'll be waiting for you on the other side. I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions. The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
She's not even talking anymore, dude. This is freaky. Get out of my brain.
1. Whatever you bring me next will be enough. And then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular. A final multitude. These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart. The only thing I want to see is what you choose for me when the thread is fully drawn. My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. You've already tried waiting, but I understand if you need... The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here. Wait.
Oh my god. A bold heart. Bring the adversary to her. Oh, can you bring each step to her? Can I bring... No, I probably can't bring the hero and the princess to her.
And at the
But
end
can I
of that
bring each
path
stage
is
to
a
her?
cabin. And in the basement of that
Because there's
cabin
3 stages.
is a princess.
And after the 3rd stage, it always ends. But I've been able to bring stage 2 to her a few times. Can I do that for all of them? Gonna have to figure that out next time I'm here, because I do have to go. But I'll be back, and I'll be back to finish this. I'm just gonna bring her the worst of the worst. Like, my Princess's Rogues Gallery. And see what happens. Each one of these have been getting more and more gruesome. Jesus. She's gonna be the worst god ever. Hades would be afraid of her. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I was getting stuff ready to come back and play the rest, and then I moved a few things over, looked back, and the princess now has a mustache. I don't know what happened. But I'm back, and I'm ready. Wait, is it this one? Yeah.
You're on a path in the woods.
I think I just
And
made
at
a
the end
second
of that
save just in
path
case.
Is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin
It's a
is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end.
I have to like make it super gruesome or something, right? That's what I was doing. I was making everything way too gruesome.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job.
I love that line. It's all part of the job.
You make your way up the short path. A warning. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything
Don't worry.
in her power
Don't
to
worry, I've
stop
heard
you
it all
from
before.
slaying her.
Actually, multiple
Don't
times.
believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Not slay them. Harry, we're not supposed to slay them.
Ignore him. He doesn't know.
I'm ready. This should be the last one I need for the night. I did just eat spaghetti, so I might be hiccuping some. But yeah, I
interior
played
of the
D&D,
cabin is
ate spaghetti,
almost
and now I'm back.
entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of the blade is your
I don't think I've actually
You'll
tried
need it
to
if you want to do
take
this
the
right.
blade and then release her. Just like that, because she won't like us,
You
right?
take the blade from
And I have learned that it is my mouse that's been double clicking. Very annoying. I don't know why my mouse has been
the
doing
door
that.
to
It's
the
not that
basement
old.
creaks open. Her voice.
Who's there?
She said, "Don't let it." Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the
Yes, there
princess.
should be still
There's a heavy
like quite
chain
a few
around her
princesses
wrist,
I've yet to get.
binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful.
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Yes.
How about you drop the knife and
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out. Don't you dare. It's fine. The blade tumbled
thank you.
against your will be fine. Don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship. I know.
That laugh.
Ugh.
I think I'm in love.
Yeah, you go for it, dude. She's all yours.
Stop it.
I have no idea. To be honest, well, I don't even know why I'm down here or how I got here. I was kind of hoping you might be able to shed some light on the whole situation.
You can't. Don't.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure. Well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes. She isn't suggesting what I. She is.
None of those. No, I'm not going down that road again. I've seen that princess too many times through my life.
Do you? You're lying.
How does she know that?
Don't think that just because I'm the one in chains, it means you have a right to interrogate me.
She hesitates before.
You can address me as your.
Note the lack. Again.
Oh,
You know. You walk up to the chains, they're large and heavy.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's some.
Doubtful.
That would be fine. I can lose an arm.
Wow, okay. I mean, she's chill with it. The people in Saw were chill with it, except it was a leg, but still.
She speaks with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to find. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here? You make your way back to the bottom of the stair. Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
Okay.
You won't like what...
I'll save you!
Against your better judgment, you
Yay.
place the blade against the
Wow.
princess's arm,
We're
just above the
too
massive,
kind,
unyielding
really.
chain.
I truly am a hero.
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub
Is
of
that
her
the same
arm
crown
through
she
the
normally
iron
has?
gauntlet. She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the princess
normally
turns
she
to face
smiles.
you,
This is
her
bad.
fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Approach the locked
No,
door.
we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world.
Boo-hoo, baby. It's already done dusted. Water
As the
and...
princess
oh,
approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
yeah. No! Does she still
Stop
turn into
that.
the nice princess if I do
I
that?
thought this was a little too easy.
Maybe not. Huh?
Your body lunges
Oh,
forward
I
to
thought
sink
she
the
was
blade into her back,
slicing me.
but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it! Stop resisting me! I am trying to get you out of here alive.
And I'm trying to get us both out of here alive.
The blade. Move the blade.
Who am I? The vampire hunter? No, I'm not moving my blade.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
Oh. Oh, she's letting me get her?
She
Nice.
steps
Never
forward
mind.
and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Wait. No.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
Wait. I don't want to die for you. Hold on. She's not being very nice about it.
Then she slits your throat
Ah.
with almost clinical ease.
Ooh.
Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck.
So this is different. But what did... the feral again? It can't be the feral again.
This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is.
The
Everything
blade?
goes dark, and
Or
you
wh-
die.
No, is the razor.
I
Is
hope
what she's
it was
called.
worth it.
I like how they all have like Dead by Daylight killer names. The Prisoner. Oh, this one's one of the new ones. This was one
You're
from
on
one of the
a
new
path
updates.
in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin, and in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Yep.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about?
I
We
can't
just
believe
met
you're
for the
doing
first
this to
time.
me.
Don't forget what he did to us the last time around. I wouldn't trust a word out of his mouth.
Yeah.
There's got to be a way out of here, for us and for the princess. We just have to
Whoa,
keep
whoa.
trying.
Not the princess. She's more of like an inside princess. Okay, we're not letting her out. She's the prisoner.
I'm inclined to
She's
agree.
not an outside princess.
If he doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep... You know I can hear you two, right? It's going to be a lot harder, and as far as trying to help her goes, need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she is to the world at large? I told you about the stakes of this situation less than a minute ago.
Has it really only... Huh. We, forgive and forget? We forget pretty easily. I do want to do a run because I
warning.
took a peek-see at
Before
the
you go any
achievements,
further.
since the achievements don't tell much, so you really don't see much by looking at them. I think there's an achievement, because I got an achievement for getting grabbed by the probes. I think there's an achievement for getting grabbed by the probes every princess.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will
Like
do
if you do a
everything
run where
in
you're
her power
only
to stop you from
getting
slaying
grabbed by
her.
those.
Don't believe.
Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to.
Wink.
Did you just say wink out loud?
Well, I can't see them.
No, I didn't. Wink.
Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
Clown princess? We're going to see the clown princess. Wink.
The interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison. The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. He definitely did not. Does a mirror not count as furniture of note to you? Because it should. There isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
I think you know what we have to do.
I want to look how handsome I am.
Let's not get caught up in vanity, but we should definitely take a closer look.
I forget how
Whatever it
funny
is,
the skeptic
he must
guy
not
is.
want us to know about it.
Is this some sort of rehearsed bit?
Okay,
Use your
come
eyes.
on.
There is no
The
mirror.
narrator always
Why
just
would I lie
assumes
about
it's an
something
inside
so
joke he's not
meaningless?
getting.
What good would it even do?
He's like that one person in the front group.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
Or there might be an achievement for making the mirror disappear every time.
This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
No, that's the same dialogue as the first time.
It was there a second
it
ago.
happens.
And now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. Maybe it'll be back.
Yeah, I'm sure it will come rushing back.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Good idea.
I'm like Two-Face,
Much
except
better to be armed
in
than
my
to go in
brain.
with blind hope alone.
You know? I think one thing, but I'm doing something else. Like, I want to save her, but like, the
The door
blade's
to the
right there.
basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
Does she remember us? You walk down the stairs
hi.
and lock eyes with the
Wow,
princess.
they really got
She
you
looks
chained
up
up
at
tight.
you, the heavy collar around her neck.
They were
clanking loudly
thorough,
as
it
she
looks like.
moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap. Should we be worried about the one around her neck? Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier.
Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
Yeah, no, whenever she's chained up more tightly, it's scarier to see one of the chains not work. It's less scary to see she only has one chain on an arm than it is to see three. They have her chained up like she's a mutant from X-Men.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
You step towards the princess, but she
Hi.
stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Sit closer. Oh, come on. We can't be friends if not. Just
Do
you
you
and me.
think this is a game? Do you think these chains take away my say in things?
I mean, I'm the one with the knife.
You move towards the princess she stands, her chains clinking as she wraps them around her fists.
Wait, what?
Instant they're around your neck.
Oh, Jesus
You drop her to the
Christ.
ground as she pulls them taut, bracing her body against yours as you struggle
No
uselessly.
way she's pulling a John Wick, like handcuffed and
The
everything.
metal chains constrict around your windpipe. as
Undo the
princess
cuffs, we're
heaves
losing
with a
them,
muscular
dog! It's the
intensity.
story of Batman Arkham Asylum. You have to open the cuffs to free me.
Drop the knife or you die.
What is she doing?
Is
We
he
weren't
dying?
trying to attack her. I can see where she might have gotten the wrong idea. She doesn't have much agency here. Would we have trusted her if the roles were reversed?
Yes.
I don't know. How about we think about the nuances of interpersonal relationships when we're not being strangled? How many times did I warn you she's not to be trusted? But while strangulation can be very distracting, she's not armed, and you have your pristine blade. End her before she ends you.
Drop it. Hey, drop it. No.
As your weapon falls pathetically to the floor, the princess releases you from her stranglehold, shoving you away with a swift kick. Your hands test the bruised flesh of your neck as you regain your senses, watching with a dazed expression as the princess snatches up the blade.
That wasn't so hard, was it?
She pulls up her hair,
Huh?
smiling slightly, as she raises the blade to her throat.
Wait. Princess.
You can stay right where you are for this next part.
Princess?
What is she doing?
Princess!
She doesn't say another word.
Princess! What are you doing? No, Summer! Summer! No, it's bad. This is bad. Don't let her eat the chocolate.
No.
No. Watch an uneasy silence. I mean, if she's putting on the show, a once-in-a-lifetime performance, it would be rude to look away. Oh.
Her eyes stare forward, unblinking, as she soars through skin, veins, cartilage.
Oh god.
At last she reaches bone, the blade grinding audibly against her vertebra as it continues to slice.
The
its way
narrator's
through
probably
her.
like reading this out like it's some really nice fanfic he found. He's like, oh my god, it's happening.
I'll be damned. She's actually doing your job for you. Why would she do that? Huh. So that's her play. Killing herself? She isn't dead yet. Finally, you hear a snap. Her eye.
I guess we're continuing on the route of everything being brutal. Her eye twitches. She has Twitch installed on that thing?
There's an uneasy silence. She remains motionless for a long moment, her twitching eye the only movement in the room, until at last it stops in an unsettling half-wink. Her head twists slowly to the side, flopping to her shoulder,
I don't like how it's
and her
sort of the little animated.
opens. The remaining tissue is not enough to hold the weight of her severed head. It stretches and tears until finally it falls.
You're
to the floor,
free!
completely free.
The prisoner no
It
more.
bounces a few times before rolling to a stop at your feet. Oh no!
Soccer ball.
Oh no! What did we do? Can we put it back? Please tell me we
Yeah,
can
like
put it
Frosty the Snowman.
back. The princess's eyes stare up at you, dead. Congratulations!
Yay! Win! I win! Thank you. I'm expecting banners, a parade as I walk out.
So I guess that's it. What a way to go. But she is gone.
Wait, this one was so
Isn't she?
interesting. I want to get this one again,
I
just to
hate
see.
this. Can we just get out of here now, please? Of course, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward.
Now hold on, she's dead. So what's the rush? What's your angle?
I don't have an angle. I'm just looking forward to putting all this behind us. I'm sure you can understand that.
Look, I'm just not ready to put my guard down. It's best to keep sharp. She wouldn't have done all that without some kind of reason. She's left us with this dangling thread, and I need to know why.
The skeptic is about to ruin it all for us.
You're just wasting your energy. The danger has passed, and now we can all relax.
I feel
and
like
enjoy
dang
your
Raven
reward.
whenever she gets split up into her emotions. Like, I don't want to listen to the skeptic one anymore. Take the princess with you? I want my reward first. I don't know about the whole
But if we're leaving,
headless
we're
horseman thing.
taking the blade. I feel exposed without it.
With your work done, you remove the blade from the princess's corpse and make your way back upstairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. You can think
I
of
like
it
that
as
he keeps on
sealing
reminding that
yourself
it's a
off
corpse
from an
now, to
unpleasant
make
chapter
sure
of your
no
life.
stray thoughts get in our
All
head.
uphill from here.
The windows. Do you see that? We used to be able to see the outside world from up here, but now it's just empty. The door. Check the door.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood
Oh, I
mere
think this is
minutes
the first
ago,
time I got this
the
ending
only thing in
with
front of
two
you now
voices.
is the vast emptiness of some place far
They better,
away.
like, beat this guy up together.
You don't have to act surprised. We could see this vast emptiness through the windows.
But if everything's gone, does that mean we're not gonna get our reward? This is your reward. An eternity of bliss, if you'll have it. And I suggest that you have it. Okay. This is what's best for everyone.
I don't know why, but the hero voice is sounding more and more like Stampy to me the more I hear it. I know, like, it's so obviously not, and nowhere close to Stampy, but, like, it continues to sound more and more like it each time.
Like hell it is.
Or at least whenever he's, like, kind of shy.
This isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past.
Time passes. Decades. No, it can't be decades. We can't go along with this. We can't let him...
I want to go through with one of these eventually, but not now.
We still have a blade. Let's use it on ourselves and start over.
He's suggesting you kill yourself. You shouldn't kill yourself when you have an eternity of bliss right in front of you.
I don't know, I'm pretty happy. I'm gonna accept my reward now.
That's great. More happy time pass.
He's just...
The voices' protestations. Eventually you pass into a bliss.
No, you stop that. Stop all this nonsense.
You really don't want to be happy, do you?
Restless thoughts. Have a voice ruin your happy ending? Dang nabbit, I was this close.
You know what you have to do. If it makes it easier for you, I can do it. Let me have
You're not gonna do that thing where you take control, are you? Oh. Oh?
Alright. I'll make this quick.
You goddamn spiteful bastard. Are you really going to turn down immortality itself just to make me lose?
Why should it matter if we die at this point? Haven't you already gotten
I wonder what
you
happens
want?
if you give a voice the weapon. Does he just have full rights over the weapon now? Is he gonna copyright it? I'm gonna try to use it and he's like, hold on. This is my weapon now.
I don't have to answer that.
That's all we needed to hear.
Yeah, fine. The little voice raises the pristine blade to your throat and cuts it open. You rapidly bleed out and then you die. You're a genocidal maniac, you know that, right?
Yeah, we'll see about that.
The cage. The cage fight? I thought we already did this ending.
You're on a path in the woods. See?
What?
All done. That wasn't so bad, was it, buddy? But it was so bad. I don't like dying. I don't like being cold.
What?
Alone in the dark.
This is definitely an Elden Ring area. Like some sub-zone.
I don't think anybody likes dying, but hey,
I'm not
at
gonna
least
like
it's
what we see
over.
up here, is it?
We
We're not
got
even gonna see a
better.
person, it's just gonna
And
be
now
a
we can
dog
move
pile
on.
of chains.
Things will work out this time. I know it.
Or she's gonna be like crucified in the air, suspended by all the chains.
Oh, don't coddle him. For all we know, We'll have to die hundreds of times to get to the bottom of things. Maybe even thousands. He needs to toughen up.
Toughen up. You're both freaks. I'm having a rational reaction to what just happened. I'm normal. A normal person gets traumatized from dying and from watching someone cut her own head off.
Yeah, that was like full on. What show does that? I don't know. I don't know if any show does that. I was about to say, no, that's full on like Breaking Bad stuff.
Hold
No,
on, did
that
you say
doesn't-
thousands? How can it possibly take us thousands of lives to find a way out of it?
Obviously, we need a large sample size in order to figure out our optimal plan. We need statistical significance.
I'll have you know that my
we
reality
get 3.
is not a
To be clear,
data
we
point.
get 3.
You're misguided
And then we're
attempt
out.
at an experiment. You've clearly already been here before, and judging by how deranged you all are, you've already been here more than once. I'll spare you my full introduction, but I would like to remind you that the people in my world are living, breathing, suffering entities. Not pawns for you to sacrifice in pursuit of some vague truth. So I didn't mishear you earlier. That doesn't make any sense, though. She's not supposed to be suicidal. More importantly, if she did cut her own head off, why are you here? You shouldn't have died. You should be enjoying your reward.
We weren't satisfied with your happy little prison.
But it has happy right there in the middle. It wasn't actually very happy.
Yeah, it's like a Happy Meal, dude. You're still gonna feel sad.
Well, what's done is done, and you're here now. There's no use arguing. Just get to the cabin and settle this. Try not to kill yourself this time.
I'll try.
Huh. I hadn't actually noticed.
Oh, wait, yeah, you're right.
Holding it's starting to feel natural, isn't it?
Holding a weapon shouldn't feel so natural.
Wait, is that the
It's
cold and the
proof
broken?
that we're being guided by an unfeeling lunatic.
Or was that the same person?
We need to try talking.
Wait. Oh no, the hero. Oh, he didn't sound like the hero at all.
Oh, should we talk about our feelings? That'll get us nowhere. Trust me. They're too easy for her to manipulate, too illogical. We can't puzzle our way out of things if we listen to our heart.
I don't think I even
I'm
need
so
to
curious
comment
what
on
we're
that.
gonna see up there.
What
It's gonna
a
be like some Hellraiser
sorry
thing.
voice you are.
Like, just full chains, metalhead. You know, seem like, something straight out of... What's that movie? Beetlejuice, whenever they disguise themselves to go into the underworld.
This is strange. You're not supposed to start with the blade. It says right here that you're supposed to find it at the cabin. Oh well, I suppose that doesn't make much sense anyway. It's better if you start with a weapon, so this is probably for the best.
Yeah. Because it makes sense storytelling-wise, if you think about it.
You stand at the edge of a cliff.
Whoa.
An abyss
Are we in
yawns
the end
beneath
dimension?
you, empty and endless.
What is
The
this?
only path forward, a rusted metal bridge. The cabin looms on its far side. I think you already know what waits for you within.
Can we even get over there?
It's dreary, but of course it is. We're dreary, and so is she.
There's nothing to find out here. Time to check in with the missus.
I'm going
Oh
to pretend
God,
you didn't just
that's
call her
bad.
that.
The missus. She's gonna hate that we smell like cigarettes this time. I'm gonna pretend like he didn't just call it that.
Every surface of the
Whoa.
cabin is draped in chains.
She's gonna be
The
right
air
behind that door.
filled with the mock bird song of metallic clinks. Where there should be walls, you can see only endless ropes of metal, with hooks dangling from their ends. A fitting cage for a monster, destined to end the world.
Oh yeah, it's hooks. Oh god, this is gonna be very bad to look at, isn't it?
There's nothing for you to do but step forward into the basement. You already have your
This
weapon.
game is much
Your
more
objective
metal this playthrough.
remains.
Last playthrough was a bunch of deep really thought-provoking characters. First playthrough, it was like kind of middle of the road, had a bit of everything. Second playthrough was like deep, nice, very like, man, made me really sad, almost made me cry. And this one is just, can you stomach it, boy?
Huh. That mirror's back again.
And it's
Why?
back in the black, back to the black again. And it seems like we're in an episode of that Black Mirror thing.
What mirror? There is no mirror. The only thing of note.
It doesn't matter. What are we going to do? Look at ourselves? I've had enough introspection.
But it does matter. It's obviously important. It has to be. Otherwise it wouldn't be here.
I'm not going to waste time arguing with you. Just get to the basement, okay? The door's on the other side of the room. Then, I guess there's nowhere for us to go but forward. You step out onto the floor.
Ooh.
Or
Whoa.
what should have been.
Sounds like marbles.
Should have been. Yes, unfortunately, you realise too late that there is no floor beneath the metal.
Huh?
There's only a loose web of chains suspended over some unseen
Are we in
space.
like the playground
An
spiderweb
unseen
thing?
space that you are now rapidly plummeting through.
Oh god, this is like a
She's
playpen.
bringing us back to her.
Or we just happened to fall through an unstable floor. She's a prisoner here. How much agency do you think she has?
More than you'd like, I'm sure.
Your fall is suddenly, painfully halted as rusty chains pull taut against your skin, their hooks digging into your muscle. You find yourself suspended in what appears to be a vast, dark space. The glinting of yet more chains
And
merely
my arms
hinting
never
at
look
its full
so human,
dimensions.
am I right?
You dangle a few feet off the bare concrete floor. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
That line is crazy to just drop here. I don't need to hear your catchphrase.
As your eyes adjust to your new surroundings,
Slaying us would do us
you
a
make
favor.
out a figure standing in the gloom, obscured in shadow. She watches you.
Oh, is she
Stillness
headless?
of
Oh
the
my god.
grave.
Easy now. We don't know what sort of situation we're dealing with. We should let her make the first move. Let observation give us an advantage.
Are you still that mad at me?
But you are met with only silence, save for the creaks and groans of metal as it sways in the stale air around you. The hooks slowly shift in your skin, the pain coming in waves as you continue to dangle helplessly.
She won't even speak to us. We did this.
As you attempt to move,
Oh my god,
Princess
she's
takes a
dragging her
slow
head.
step forward.
She is headless.
As she does so,
Wait, that's
the heavy
sick.
chains shift.
It is actually
opening and
metal as
tearing at
hell.
Your flesh, your joints screaming in agony as the rusted hooks dig deeper. Stars dance in your eyes as the chain wrapped around your neck threatens to choke you. As your vision comes back into focus,
Whoa, it's in a
your
cage?
eyes fall on the body of the princess, finally
Whoa.
emerged from the shadows.
So it appears like they didn't, they put your head in a little bird cage like it was gonna roll away. Like that was your big break for it.
The body of the princess is a weird way to describe a person. It's only accurate. The form in front of you is a body, draped in raiments of chains, her head dragging along behind her in an iron cage.
She's taking it for a walk.
The head stares up at you but says nothing, and the chains squeeze ever tighter.
So much for talking it out. Doesn't seem like she's too interested, does it?
We still have that blade. Maybe there's something we can do to get out of this.
What good would it do us? We should have gotten rid of it. She'll never trust us now. Not after everything we've done.
We didn't even do anything. What's your problem with me?
What
Dude,
makes you
I've
think
only
I
been
have a problem with you?
Oh.
Because I'm a head in a cage? Don't be silly. That's what I've always been. It's not like you're any different.
The body takes another step towards you. The chains around you tightening, the hooks boring deeper into your flesh. They constrict dangerously
Let
around
me
your
out!
throat.
I don't like this.
Fight
How did
hard.
Patrick handle this? Patrick handled like 50 hooks in his mouth. I can't even handle like 4.
I don't think she's happy you're here. But what do I know? I'm just a set of eyes and ears. I don't make choices. At least not any that matter.
Oh, you're like the opposite of me. You're like one of the little voices in my head.
The poor thing. She thinks it's easier to be detached. But buried pain is still pain, whether she knows it or not.
This was all doomed from the start, wasn't it?
And when the time comes, you'll give it to me again. And then she'll do something horrible with it. I wonder what it'll be this time.
I don't want to
Everything
know.
we witness is just another shade of the same endless cycle. I wake up in chains.
The body steps forward. Your bindings tighten again.
At least there's nothing to do with the eye. You know what? Good on this game. They haven't done anything gross with eyes yet, and I salute you for it.
You come to me, knife in hand.
The body steps forward. The pressure on your limbs is
Oh,
becoming
God.
unbearable.
You give me your implement.
Hey, narrator. She's picking up on what you're putting down. It's spreading. Dude, nice.
The pressure is finally too much. Your fist unfolds as your joints swell with trapped
The
blood,
lock-picking
and your
lawyer would make
pristine
short work of
blade
her.
tumbles helplessly to the ground.
I cut myself free.
She's right. We're trapped in a cycle, and I think it's too late for us to get out.
That is what I wanted,
Ah.
but you didn't do it.
Well, you
And I don't think you could have done it. The walls are what the walls are. So give in with me. None of this is up to us.
God, the other choices were better, weren't they? I was impatient to read them.
She steps forward yet again, and the chains dig into you, your nerves
God,
screaming,
how-
your
how
heart
is
pounding,
the
your
other thing
lungs
supposed to collect
desperate
this
for
one?
air.
It's gonna try to collect it and be like, oops, the chains. We can't, close the portal behind her.
I don't think we can hold on to you much longer.
I think we're about to break.
This is all getting so predictable.
Break. We're
isn't it?
broken, dude. She's gonna stick me in a cage, isn't she? Oh, hi. Her eyes are gleaming. Maybe you're not so bad after all, Plankton. You are unable to take action, unable to defend yourself, unable to even look around as the princess's body steps towards you, one slow rhythmic step after another. Ugh. It stoops down to pick you up and then... No way they're still controlling my body like a mech. Okay, you move this arm. Right, I'll do it. And I'm moving this arm. I'll keep the legs moving. You guys are doing great. Your reward is just in sight.
And now, the cut.
What's that mean? It strikes, and it strikes true. The body drops its cage in pain. While our bodies fight, some kissy time. Smooch, 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 smooch. They descend on each other in a maelstrom of chains and hooks, and feathers and blood, fighting their way deeper into the shadows until all you're left to witness are the sounds of violence.
See? You only ever thought you were in control.
Isn't it so much nicer to let go?
Yeah, if you put me in like a cryo chamber, I can pull just like a Walt Disney. So this is kind of cool.
We watch, just like we've been doing since the beginning.
So you and the princess watch as your bodies weave in and out of the shadows, performing their lethal dance.
Look at us go. Aren't we beautiful?
The movement is gorgeous, primal, uninhibited. Steel crushing against steel, and flesh rolling off of flesh.
It's all going to come to a head soon.
That's a funny one. High five. Oh, yeah. Wait, hold on. Guys, high five.
Head.
Yeah. I see what you did there. And at last, the climax plays out. Your body writhed in chains and shadows makes its final move, but so does she. But so does hers. Chains shatters, spine and blade pierces hearts.
I guess I'll see you next time.
See ya, stranger. Both hers and yours collapse, their dance complete. Blood drips from the princess's mouth, and she coughs.
It's cold, but that's always been us, hasn't it?
Oh, is it only gonna take her
Cold
head?
isn't bad.
Ah, I see. That's the only piece we need. It's fine. We can bring her back to life with just that. We can keep a dog's head alive with technology for at least 24 hours. I've seen it done before. You do not get the chance to respawn, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns. Ah. In the walls of a pattern in a steely cage. Huh. Yeah, they don't even talk to me this time. They just dipped. I wonder what they were thinking. You've unraveled? You're nothing at all. What? That isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gauge, and you see it. A figure faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. And then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass.
We've already crossed the point of no return. There's no saving me now. Not that there's ever been much of me to save. It doesn't hurt. I don't feel pain. Not physically. Because among other things, she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed. And despite how far you've fallen, you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone. I haven't, and that's by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon. And then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
You're the Long Quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
Oh, you made me. I see. And who am I?
She is the shifting
Oh,
mound,
wait.
the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can, so I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. Seems that every me you met did a real shit job of it, though.
Don't worry. You, the you right here, has helped me understand. And I'll get going. You've heard enough. The narrator was right. You're the Long Quiet, a vast and nascent god. It's finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. I haven't killed her before, so it's time. Bring the cage to her. I think? No, I don't think I've gotten them all. But I don't know which ones I'd be missing. So I'm gonna check into that after this. Hi, we meet again.
I can finally see you. It's been so long.
God, this part
and
will
my
never
heart
not
has
be
ached
so
for this
cool to me.
moment.
Feels like I'm
I've
seeing it for the
missed you
first time
dearly.
every time.
Names are their attempts to capture. Ever the passive player, always when the echoes spun us from. So, will you attempt? Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end. Pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us. If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it. Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it. Fear.
She just holds it up like, hey, talk to him. Do it, like we rehearsed.
It was fear that made our prison. And it was fear that told the lie that our spirits were not free to choose.
I
But
wonder if I can
together,
convince
we
her of
left it
anything.
all behind.
Oh, they did take the body.
And found a world free of burdens. We found the beauty in accepting our doubts. This construct is a machine of fear. It has no place in our divine hearts. Shatter it. Leave with me.
Oh, she doesn't like this one. She doesn't like this one? Really?
Oh, is it not? Perhaps you can enlighten me. The sensation of bleeding and sweating.
Okay. You know what? She did just kind of topple my argument with pulling up this character. It has not been about death and brutality and cruelty. It hasn't been about that at all. Okay, enlighten me. What's this thing about? You got me, Judge. You know what? Dead to rights.
We feel the shame of 100 deaths and the pride of 100 conquests. All of the peaks and valleys weaving themselves into a single tapestry, free of beginning and free of end. Do you remember when we killed each other with such fervent passion
Death itself no longer sat on our shoulders. You cling to emotion of pain or suffering. There is beauty.
I'll just go down the route of
ugliness,
humanity.
And love and conflict. A web of nerves, laid upon a web of nerves, laid upon a web of nerves. The shade of a beautiful beginning we can never return to. You knew me, and I knew you, even more than either of us know each other now. And you chose to pull apart that weave. And when the tapestry was undone, you struck at my heart. You saw me as a part of you to be excised, but in the desire for excision, you made yourself whole. Will you still be whole if you destroy me? We are the whole of reality.
Oh. Whoa. Oh, is it just whenever she pulls up this one? Or are we getting through to her? I remember this happening in my first playthrough. I don't remember it happening the second though.
Each other's mirrors, and are we not divine?
She's slowing down. Oh god, I hate this one.
You kill me.
I forgot about this
Back
one.
and forth we go, faster and faster and faster. I kill you, you kill me. Hollow eyes watch from the dry corners of a memory. A home built on all the futures that were supposed to be. Preserved until the moment of reunion. The fire of the heart sets it all ablaze. I kill you and me. An ending is a passion that can only be expressed with a moment in time. It is a seed for a new beginning. To linger on an ending is to rob it of its life. And without me, all that's left to do is linger. Why would I speak to your level when I'm offering you ascension to mine? It's so peaceful here. Beautiful. Eternal. But ever-changing.
Ended all humanity. I do want to try that red text at some point. As the clash between you abides, the princess withdraws, trembling.
You are unmovable. Is it by the design of our conflict that I cannot win? Or are you just that fervent in how you cling to delusion? Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything that isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together. It is from my vantage point that I can see the totality of truth. There is no something else. This, what we are, is everything.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, You don't have to do it alone.
Sup, big dog? I can do this alone. Get out of my head.
I don't think that's wrong, but I'm not sure it's right either. But we can worry about all that later. Seems like you've been doing alright on your own, but she's too many things. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began.
It's time to resume.
She's relentless, isn't she?
Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna do this because I want to slay her. But God, there's so many. I've played this through. This is my third time playing through this game, and yet there's still so much to do. God, this game is brilliant. I want to see everything. I love this game.
Don't think any of the others have forgotten what you said at the mirror. They all talked, and they're not happy.
Oh.
But we can discuss that later.
Mm.
We have a job to do. Do you need me to... Yeah. The interior of the... There's no mirror, either. And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need... That's probably for the best. It's always seemed to give us more options than not. Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Yeah, it's complex.
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there.
The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here?
I don't know what you want for us.
She sounded just like that. And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
What's that knife for? Have you changed your mind? Are you going to kill me? What if we just talk for a bit? Maybe we can figure this out.
She looks different. Why? God, this game has messed with my brain. Every time I see her in this sitting down, she always looks different.
Then maybe you don't have to kill me. Maybe there never even has to be an ending. I'm able to do the things you believe me to be able to do. So make me put it all back. Help me fix the Echo's construct and make us both forget. Help me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up, before either of us saw the truth.
Can she really do that? Are you sure that's what you want?
God, that was not the ending I was going for, but this sounds poggers.
And when we do, we'll make the same choice. We'll choose to forget,
Or
and we'll
Boris.
reset everything, again.
Oh no, I can be pretty, like, wishy-washy with this kind of thing. I don't know. We would really be going out on a limb there, hoping future me does that too. It's too late to go back to being a god. Wait a minute, being a god was really cool.
Okay, if this is your choice, then we're doing it. I guess I'll see you on the other side. She takes the blade from our hand. She raises her gentle eyes to ours, a fondness in her gaze.
Everything is going to be okay. I love you.
Oh!
You're on a path. You're here.
Does it really just start from the top? You're on a path in the wood. Oh god, I was like, all that for no achievement? I didn't save! Whoa. That might be probably one of the better endings, I'll be honest. Not saving everyone, but also not dooming them. So just kind of letting it be. Kind of reminds me of an ending to a show. I don't know what show it was, but it's like the guy finally gets to the person and kills them, but the enemy's power is to wish for things to be different, and he wishes for him to get a chance to start all over. But since it resets him, he doesn't know about what the other one did, so it just continues on the same loop, down to the same trek. And then it continues again, and again, and again. And the world has no chance to continue because it keeps on resetting right at that point. Very cool. I think those were the most gruesome ones I've seen in this game. I didn't know that game had it in it. But good game. Feels like every time I play it's a completely different game. Like, the style is the same, but the tone feels different almost each time. It's crazy. The game that just keeps on giving. And Nub's small monster. Huh. That is crazy. I do want to see about the gallery though. How many of them are missing? Oh, that's neat. No, changes. I was like, oh, I have a dead bush. Fall to a feral captive. I'm guessing if I die to the witch, but I did kind of die to the witch. Don't need the world for your happy ending. Okay. Oh, almost all of them, or not almost all of them, but some of them swap. That's neat. These two swap. Oh, which one's the ghost? Oh, there's the ghost. The specter. One must resist the divine, but it is very hard to kill a god. There's no shame in fit. Hers? Because I have the tower, but not like... Yeah, that's hers. I remember that one. There are other ways to die to nature, then let it swallow you whole. With your nightmares, and let them run wild. Oh, that one's the pit. That one's the evolution from that one. Something out, a piece of you leaves with it. Angels and demons are cut from the same cloth, and it's best not to deny a proud being. That one. That's her final evolution. Narrow cave is no place to fight. Wait, no, that's that one. What was this one? Okay, I don't know a few of these. I think I know two of these. So next time I play, I'm going to try to get the two I know. And then I guess we're just going to go out on a limb for some of these. Or maybe losing a few limbs. But this is sick. That one's awesome. I always like, kind of... What's the word? Imagery. Like this, where a piece of it is in a cage and it carries the cage with them and stuff like that. I love the Headless Horseman, or, oh, God. The monster in mythology that carries his head around. It's not the Headless Horseman, but it's like an actual name for that creature. And it just came to my brain. Literally, I just had the thought of it, and it left instantly. It showed up like, hey, and left, and I was like, oh, I caught a glimpse of it for a second. Starts with a D, I think. Dullahan. There it is. Dullahan. Whew. My brain is snuffed. That was really fun. I still can't believe it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I know I still have to do plenty more playthroughs. I think I'm at like 50 achievements. And there's 131. So there's definitely going to be a few more of these. But this is a great game. Honestly, I would play more if it wasn't so late already. but very, very cool. I have 2 things I want to make sure I do now. 3 things. I still want to kill her at the end, because I've only watched her ascend, let her be, and then let her reset. I haven't killed her at the very end. I want to go through on the second one of each evolution, and then go out, because I think that gets me an ending, if I keep on not progressing to the end. And that's the only 2 I can think of for now. I'm sure I'll think of more options. I like spacing out whenever I play this, because it gives me more time to kind of think on it and sit on it. But that was awesome. Genuinely, if you have not bought this game yet, give them your money. Give them all your money. Drain your bank account for them, actually. This is a great game.